Hello.
Hi.
Welcome
Oh,
to the pyramid stream. Sorry, you said ooh like something was wrong.
no, I've got my laptop here with the stream, and we can be heard, which is a good thing.
Yay! Yay! Hello everyone. Welcome to the pyramid stream. I'm gonna say hello to everybody first. Who have we got? We got Castellum. Castellum's usually the first to say hi. Yay! Gaming Ferret Mum. Chaotic Bifector. Hey. Claire Cat. Yes, I think that's everyone that's not us. There's Poseworth there as well. Yeah, that's everyone that's not us so far. If you're there and you haven't said hi yet, say hi. And we will say hi back. But yeah, would you guys like to introduce yourselves? In fact, yeah, let's just. We don't have Kate. You may have noticed that sitting where Kate normally is Anna from the Blue Rose stream. So let's start with that. Anna, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi everybody, I'm Anna. If you see me in the chat, you'll see me as the LBs, and I have been very kindly given the privilege of sitting in Alev's chair on behalf of Kate while she's not here today, so I will do my utmost not to die.
That would be good.
It's fine. You've got a gem. It's fine.
Yes, you also have Quicksilver, who will help you not die. It's awesome. And hi, another unique. How goes everything? Good. We are back after not getting to do Story Squires, which is awesome. Anyway, continuing introductions. Brian.
Hello, I'm Brian. You might know me as the Bard Nurin. I say things and do things. With things. They are awesome.
Frequently inappropriate things.
Yes!
Thank you, Unique, for the sub.
To Pepper Boat.
Yeah,
Another
thank you.
unique. You're so awesome.
That's awesome.
And if you see me in the chat, it's Postworth. I'm Postworth in all the chatties.
That is true. Right. Andrew.
Hi, I'm Andrew. I play Garner, the Barbarian. I'm typically found swinging something like this around and dealing lots of damage, but also while singing songs of heroism which now inspire the party.
Yes. You now can do Barbaric Inspiration.
Barbaric inspiration.
Yeah.
Garner the Barbarian.
Yeah. David.
I'm David. Hi. I play Valdry, who generally draws stuff. He is a rock gnome artificer. Yeah, I actually cannot remember what we did last time. I think we slept, woke up,
Fought a bunch of
Had a
guys.
fight and slept.
and then went back to bed again. Yeah,
Yep.
basically.
much.
Typical day, really.
Typical day, yeah.
Good day.
Yeah. Yeah. There.
Bear. I'm Bear. I play Felicia. She's a tiefling, a full tiefling, who's also a cleric, and she's the snow. She likes snow and curing things with snow.
Awesome. I think that's
Yeah.
everyone. Oh, it's me. I'm Jess, and I'm the DM for today. GM. And the pyramid is my mega dungeon that is trying to kill these guys. But
We're not
as
dead
we
yet.
you're not dead yet. And as we've discovered on streams recently, when they die, as long as they have their glowy gemstone, they get resurrected. And Inurin discovered this by kissing a siren, which was a very Florian thing to do.
Yes!
But yes, and then he now has a glowy gemstone because week before, on the pyramid, these guys woke up on the floor that they are on. They found an NPC group buying stuff from Dace, and then Inurin insulted them and told them that they needed to be taught some manners. So they tried to teach Inurin some manners, which backfired on them. And after killing a few of them, Garner managed to very expertly steal one of the gemstone necklaces and presented it to Inurin. So now everyone
Proud
has
moment.
a full glowy necklace again. Or at least it's glowing a little bit.
Ooh, that sounds ominous.
Dun dun dun! Or is it?
And yeah, then you all went back to bed again. And I believe I was going to say what watch order were you going in, or you decided? Did you decide what watch order you were going in?
I
think I was taking first watch. I usually take first watch so I can sing.
You did
Felicia
sing.
takes last
I did.
watch every time.
And then I think it's Ghana. Did you say Ghana? You were going in the middle.
Yeah.
Right. That's good because.
In fact, actually, hold on. At the end of last time, I'm just having a brainwave.
I told you
Something
like, you
happened
needed to
during my
remember.
watch.
Yes, that's what I was then getting to. So, Ghana, during your watch, while everyone is asleep, you notice that about roughly halfway through your watch, that slight vibrating hum that the pyramid has had since the pyramid went into the air and started flying gets a little worse for a moment. The pyramid shakes slightly, and then the pyramid seems to land, and there's a slight jolt, very, very slight jolt as the pyramid lands, and then the engine cuts out.
Okay, when that happens, Garner, not knowing much about engines and having only recently found out that the pyramid likes him, is going to sort of just go over to one of the walls and pat it gently, because he doesn't know what's really going on with it cutting out. I think he gets that it's moving, but
Yep.
he doesn't think about it as engines and stuff. He's going to go, "Are you okay, girl?"
And you're just going to hear a little whispered yes.
Okay. Garner's going to be satisfied that everything's all right, and
Okay.
then he's going to probably just continue his watch and just mention it to whoever's next on watch that this has
Okay.
happened, but he's not going to wake everyone up over it.
Okay. Awesome. Then I guess unless anyone is doing anything on their watches.
Felicia, all she's doing is making the fire in the fireplace go purple.
Repeatedly.
Repeatedly. Just confirm she knows it's her.
When a neuron's not there to claim it's him. Okay.
Exactly.
Nobody else will believe you.
Felicia, all her Felicia needs is belief in herself.
Fair enough.
When we get out of our bed, so in the morning, I do want to talk to Dace quickly if he is still around.
He is back, yes.
Cool. So something I realised, and one of the benefits of having 2 weeks to look at my character sheet really in depth, and I don't know how everyone else feels about this, I currently have a heavy crossbow which I'm not using, which is worth about 50 gold if I remember from what I was looking at in the week, a silver mace, 80 gold pieces already. I'm thinking if we club together we could get a necklace just to have as a spare to whoever loses theirs next.
How much is a spare?
200, I think, if I remember rightly.
Let me pull up.
Well,
yeah.
I've got 16 gold pieces.
You can
1
get
6.
a blue one.
How have you only got
Gold
1
pieces.
6?
Because
How have I got 80?
I've only got 43.
Have you guys been buying loads of stuff?
You just pocketed some of the money sometimes.
I didn't pocket that much on my own.
I think Felicia has turned down cash before.
Yeah.
Because I have
yeah.
95.
Yeah,
gold
so
pieces.
between us, we do have enough to just get a spare necklace, which we could just agree is a party necklace. Feels like, because I have no need for this heavy crossbow. I'm not particularly an accuracy thing. Someone already has a crossbow, which I gave them. The silver mace might come in handy if we come across
Crossbow
certain
heavy,
things.
Mace.
you'll get 25 gold pieces for the heavy crossbow.
I mean, that
And
still
yes,
brings me up to plus
you have
100,
a
so
silver
that's
mace,
halfway
which
too.
You
is
have a
what you'd
silver
need,
mace.
A mace made of silver, yeah, rather than...
If you don't want it, Felicia will go, ooh, shiny. And she uses a mace.
So I just noticed something on the shop list. It says that a red faint glow is 200, and so is a blue faint glow.
Yep, you've all got red ones currently, but you could buy a blue one.
Can Dace tell us what a blue one does?
Are we going to ask him?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's me asking him. Sorry, that is Garner in character asking him in the third person.
He basically says the different colours can do many different things, but the majority of the time they simply give you the option of a different floor.
Interesting.
I did not hear any of that. The entire chat froze, so all I heard was
Okay.
he says and then nothing.
They can do many things, but the majority of the time they're best for just going to a different floor.
As an individual
Okay,
or
so
as a
red
group?
ones give you life, blue ones are miscellaneous.
Uh,
That's Garner just
Not
sort of wrapping it up in the
exactly.
simplest. For...
pull a Samuel L. Jackson demand to be purple. Does it glow in multiple colors? Then you just get different colors.
Yeah, so if I trade in my heavy crossbow for
That will get you
25...
25 gold pieces.
Yeah, so that will put me up to 105, and then does someone else want to just club in with me to just get a spare red one? Because, you know, Garner's a
Do
barbarian.
you want a
he's
red one or
chemist.
do you want a blue one?
I want a life one.
They're all life
Get
ones.
a blue
the
one.
glow is what gives you the life.
Oh.
Valdry wants a blue one.
Yeah, let's
Well,
get a blue.
he's
to
doing
hang
this
on.
for Garner's doing this for the party, so he's going to say, well, look, whatever the party needs is what we'll get. I'm just interested in keeping us alive.
Castellum said the blue ones give you access to floors, red ones don't. Yes, that's pretty much what Dace just said.
But what?
Oh,
Does
I
it
believe
give access
Garner.
to everyone in the party or just the person with the crystal?
You'd have to find out.
Valdry really wants this blue one.
I think
he'll
we
give
should not
30
let Valdry
gold.
touch this.
He'll give 30 gold pieces if we can take a blue one.
I'll
I
accept
say
the
we
mace.
let him draw it, but not touch it.
But I have to hold it to get
You
the
have to
proper
put your
representation.
thing in the holes in the... I'd seen you look at the altar. You just want to put your thingy in there.
They're just such correctly shaped.
You can only touch the tip.
Another unique said you could combine a red and a blue to get a purple. You have found a purple one before.
It was
It
broken.
was broken.
It was broken.
It was broken.
But, you know, we could also
So-
just get a blue one and then demand Valdry give his red one over to the party as a spare if he's really obsessed with having the blue one and wants to colour coordinate with his wardrobe.
We need both.
So, Dace, is it possible to combine a blue and a red? Because we've seemed to have found a purple once upon a time. 'Twas shattered.
Yes, sometimes people can get the gemstones that give you the option to go to multiple floors.
And how does one acquire this ability?
You have to find them. They're in the pyramid. They're all in the pyramid. They can all be found.
Yes, but wouldn't it be easier if these intrepid adventurers had such a thing now?
It would, but then you wouldn't have proved your worth.
Garner's just going to put down the crossbow on the table. He's getting a bit of a headache now with all of this. So he's going to put the crossbow down on the table, put down 100, the other 80 gold, and just say, right, I'm ponying up over half. So,
Okay, so you've done
I
put down essentially
am-
105 gold worth?
yeah, but also, actually, does he know? Yeah, he knows enough about sort of democracy to know that if he's putting up the lion's share, he should have the say on what the
happens to
colour
it?
should be. So he's just going to put down 105.
Mhm.
Anyone else can chip in, but he's saying we're getting a blue one.
Okay.
Oh, in that case, have 30.
So that's
Right, so
165.
now we're at...
You need another 65 between you.
I will put the 65 in.
Okay, there you go. Then. The three of you have made that exchange. Dace hands you a blue crystal that is glowing as brightly as your red ones.
You can't try to convince him to make a deal, and if I put another 15 in, he can get the red one too.
Nope.
I can't even try to roll persuasion.
Nope.
I tried
I'm going to
rolling
also buy
persuasion, it
more
didn't go.
rations and water,
Yep, feel free to do that bit.
just because we've used it up from the night that we've just spent, so
you
I'm going to
can
buy...
fill, you can fill your water skins up free of charge, but you need to pay for food.
Yeah,
Oh.
okay.
Dace, I have a question for you. You might be someone who could give me some guidance. I seem to have a water skin filled with unicorn tears.
Well, that's quite a special thing to have acquired.
Right. Let's say I were to, perchance, drink the tears. What would happen?
I don't actually know. I've never seen anyone drink it.
Try it.
Right. I'll let you know when I've done it.
Okay. You might want to save it, though.
Right. For the opportune moment. Perhaps the pyramid will tell me. She
She's good
does
at
seem
that.
to like my singing.
She does.
Right. Pyramid lady, if you would tell me when I should use my unicorn tears, I will wait.
You just hear a chuckle.
Right. I'm good. Ready to carry on.
Awesome. Anyone else want to do anything?
I think Olive being very intrigued that there's more than one colour. She might say, Dace, do you remember what colour my dad was wearing with these necklace things when last time you saw him?
I'm not sure we've seen him, so I can't tell you, I'm afraid.
He's a big barbarian guy. How could you forget him? He's like he points to Garner's. How can you forget somebody like this and who's like an...
You'd be surprised, but there's a lot of people that come through here, and not all of them make it.
Olive's going to ponder this. Look a little bit sad.
Anna's going to just lean into Anun and just go, should we advertise to other people we meet if they want to be Alev's dad?
If we find someone worthy, perhaps.
But only if they know Steve.
Yes, they must have intimate knowledge of Steve.
While this is going on, Felicia does ask Dace, where have we landed? And what color gems do we get from this place?
I've got to come up with a place name.
Is that
Excuse
Dace
me,
saying that? Or...
No, that is me saying that.
I can't even remember the time where we started at. So.
I did give it a name.
And it was a good name.
It was.
Some memorable
We have landed
name.
in Swanfort.
Swanford.
Swanfort. And anyone arriving here will be getting a blue gemstone.
How far is Swanford from wherever we started?
About 100 miles?
Garner is going to stroke his
Cool.
beard a little and go, and what can you tell us of Swanfort? What is its history and geography and politics? How's the food? What's its delicacies?
Dace is just going to shrug and be like, I haven't got a clue, we just landed here.
And he hasn't even gone outside yet.
Yeah. He doesn't
Well,
have a clue.
we should let Dace go outside and do his thing. I think it's time we continue on, or go back to bed, whichever.
Valdry's going to go back to his room.
Leave Valdry on this floor.
I think Quicksilver's just going to like beat his foot like really kind of like frustrated and say, no, I have slept enough. I have lots of bunny energy. I need to, get out of my system.
Dace hands Quicksilver a carrot. Before
Oh
you
yeah,
go.
do we have enough carrots in the inventory for?
I've just bought some more.
Ah, cool.
Keep them going.
Right.
What's the next floor like? Felicia
As-
says.
Oh, I was going to say, as you finish up, Dace was going to disappear. You'll have to climb the stairs to find out. And he motions to the stairs at the back of the room that you have so far completely and utterly ignored.
I can imagine Dace now, sort of like he's getting ready to disappear, and every second's like, are we going to ask something else? Are we going to ask something else?
Yeah, now he disappears. He's gone to tend to the front.
Hi, Dace.
Dace is
What's
gone.
left on the
You're
table?
alone. Everything on the table has gone with him. Like
What about
last
the
time.
table?
The table's still there.
Garner's
The table's
still
table's
smashed.
partially broken because you guys
Oh, yeah.
I used a spell.
smashed it.
Oh yeah, we did smash it, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
I used a spell.
The stairs on the top right.
Stairs are on the
Which
very
is-
top right of the floor. Are you heading up the stairs?
Right, I believe
So,
we should journey forth. Oh, did we sleep a long rest again?
you did do a
Yes.
long rest.
Good, I've got my health back. And my spell.
Spells.
Spelsh.
My roll 20 is broken. Valdry can't get that high. It's not allowed.
Is he actually? What? You're actually stuck?
Roll 20 is now scrolling when I try and drag Valdry.
I will drag you to the top. No, oh no!
That actually sounds like something you'd say. This. I will drag your character up these stairs if it's the last thing I do. Play
I
my
could just,
pyramid.
if you're all going up the stairs, I could just change you to the next map.
Yeah, I think we.
Who's going first? Does order matter?
No, not really.
Awesome.
Let's
Right.
get up those stairs.
As you go up to the next stairs, you arrive in a 15-foot by 15-foot room that is completely plain and made of stone. And the door shuts behind you, as usual, over the stairs. But this time, it just has a little question mark on the door.
This is floor.
Yes. You're on the next floor. And there are two open doors. And if you glance through them, they are two more identical rooms. One to the south, one to the west. Let me get my notes. The one to the south has a signpost in it, in the middle of the room. And the one to the west... where are my notes? Is also an empty room.
Can we read the signpost from here?
Nope, you have to go into the room.
The pyramid's given us a clue. Garner is going to say as soon as he sees the stairs. He's going to look down at the floor. It's a map. There's a squiggly, curvy line we need to take, and then that dot at the end is the stairs.
Valdry's gonna go, yes.
I'm learning to read.
Let's go look
Right.
at the signpost first then. I'm gonna roll perception on the door.
Okay. First roll of the game. You don't see anything.
No,
It's a door.
no, I
It's
don't.
an open door.
It's a warm-up roll.
Right.
Can I do it again?
I'm going to try to use my perception to see what I see. Though I'm kind of a dumbass. Whoppa.
Yep.
Alicia, on the other hand.
Felicia
Felicia.
notices that, yeah, it's a plain room. And there's no
what-
traps as far as you can tell. Hi, Jolly Roger.
What the
What's
question I was going
up?
to ask about the door is,
Are you just
do
looking at
I,
the door?
or the area,
Say
whatever
no.
I can see, is if we go into a room, will the door close behind us?
You
Only one
can't
way
tell
to
that
find
one
out.
way or another. The door is open. The door doesn't appear to have a lock on it.
Does it have a handle?
It does have a handle.
On both sides?
You would have to go through the door to check the other side.
Garner is just because he gets fed up very easy with this kind of thing. He's going to go through the door, but he's going to hold the door open, like he's just going to
Keep hold of
Hold
the door
it.
as it goes through.
yeah.
Hodor!
Seeing as that's the
Hodor.
thing that
Oh, door. Right. Okay. You go through the door and nothing seems to happen.
Right. I recommend that perhaps one more of us go through. We close the door to see what happens. Then we would have people on the other side to open it if it were bad.
why don't we just all go through the door?
Because then we'd all be stuck in here.
There.
It's a door. I can break
Right.
doors.
I'm coming in.
Right. And then you shut the door?
Shut the door.
Garner doesn't even get why we need to shut the door. He'll let go of the door just to see what happens and
Right.
maybe have his foot ready to get in the way, but
Before we shut the door, what does the sign say?
Well, I don't know. Is anyone reading the sign or are you all busy
I would
playing
like
with the
to
door?
read the sign.
Right. Okay. The
Don't
sign
shut the door.
says...
Don't shut the door.
Hold on, what room is it? Where is it?
Alev's dad, this way.
It says your floor, resurrections free, room sides.
Sorry, what did it say? Your floor.
Your floor, resurrections free, room sides, and there's a comma between each set of 2 words.
Well, this is beyond
Resurrection's
anything
free.
Garner understands.
Your floor.
Can we try to do an intelligence check to see if the characters understand?
Voucher's just going to say, we might get 3 resurrections. Anyone want to test?
Yeah,
That's
Customs
when I
asks,
said
is it
3 or free. Free, not 3. Not the number.
And what was the last bit again, please?
Room sides.
Room sides, as in the
Yeah.
sides.
Yeah, room sides.
maybe resurrections are free if we stick to the sides of the place?
I'm going to roll intelligence check. Let's see if I've got any intelligence. I've got Felicia goes, I think they're words.
They are words. They're trying to tell you something. Also, the other door in the room that you have walked into to the west, I believe, is shut and has a blue keyhole in a lock.
So
thing.
we're
But
not
it's a
going any
blue
further
lock.
through
Right.
there yet.
Can I check insight to see if I see anything about this
Want
puzzle?
to do a perception check in the room?
Yes, I'll do that
Okay.
too.
You just see a sign standing in the middle of the room, declaring words you don't understand.
Voucher's going to shut the door.
Okay, shut the door. It just shuts.
He's going to open the
Right.
Let the door open.
Folks, I believe we need a blue key.
door. Can
Garner will make a strength check on the door just
Okay,
in
yeah.
case.
The blue one? Feel free.
Hmm?
On the door with the blue keyhole.
Yeah.
Yeah, go and make a strength check then. Natural 20.
Yeah! I think this might be my first natural 20
Oh
of
my
the
God.
entire campaign as well.
Impressive.
You managed to shake the door in the door frame, but it doesn't give.
Oh.
Thanks for the bits, Chaotic.
And thank you for the
Perfect.
bits, Chaotic Bifactor.
Thank you,
Look
Worst
over
use of a
this.
natural 20 ever.
I think Aleph wants to be helpful, so seeing like the thing of the question mark, he'll go and like touch it, thinking, oh, perhaps if I touch this and ask a question, it will give me an answer. So of course the first question is, do you know where my dad is? And then he waits to see if he gets an answer.
Yeah, I'm afraid you don't hear a response.
Oh, so he's considering, maybe that was the wrong question. Blue key, blue key. Do you know where the blue key is? Where can we find the blue key?
You still don't hear a response.
Yeah, Clearcat's got a good question. What does your floor mean?
I don't
I know
know.
we're
What does
not gonna
your
get an
floor
answer.
mean? You're not going to get an answer out of me on that one.
Jolly Roger
this our
has given
floor?
us
Jolly Roger has given inspiration. Who is the
Hey.
inspiration for? Aleph, perhaps?
I don't know. I think others have been doing
Wait,
something
I
more
think everyone
dynamic
has
than me.
inspiration except me.
Oh yeah, you need
I
to
don't
add your
have inspiration.
to your. You need to add your little yellow dots.
I don't think
If
I
you've
do
got
at the
it.
minute.
Yeah, I
I
don't
was
think
going to say, I
do
thought
either.
everyone on the last screen did.
Valdry doesn't, and Inurin doesn't. So
Ah.
Felicia, Garner, Quicksilver, and Alev should all have little yellow dots, according to the previous floor.
So, Jolly Roger, do you have a preference of who gets the inspiration?
I don't know.
Mm.
It came through when Anna did the thing for Alev on the question
Yeah.
mark. So I'm assuming that was probably for Alev if we don't get an answer.
Cool.
But anyway, what would you like to do next?
Felicia
Right.
will look into the other room.
Into the other room? You like properly look in the other room?
Yeah, as in halfway through. I won't put
Like
it
poke
halfway
your head
through.
through the doorway kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay, you see the door west on the other side has a set of 3 dials on it, like large dials set into the door. A bit like a combination lock.
Mm.
And they're all set to 0.
Can anyone
Um,
remember what number
three of
floor
them.
we're on?
9.
Thank you. Okay.
And Olive. Yeah, it is for Olive. Thank you, Jolly
Oh.
Roger.
Thank
Oh,
you.
hold on. If it's got three combination locks on it, is the sign giving us a clue just to this door? So your floor, we're on floor 9, so that's the first number. The middle bit is something, and the other bit is
Something else.
something.
So, resurrections free would be a 0.
We were
Your
all
floor.
given one free resurrection when we came in.
Yeah. So 9-1.
Right.
If
1
we-
free.
If we just put in 9 for the first dial, do we hear any clicking to sort of suggest that that's right?
Are you putting the 9 in?
Yeah,
We're not in that room yet. Let's go into that room.
I'm going in that room and
Yeah.
clicking 9 and 1.
Okay.
And I'll watch.
You're going to put 9 and 1 in.
Yeah.
Okay. 9 and 1 go in, and nothing happens.
What was the
Okay.
last
What was,
bit?
Clue?
what was the last clue?
Side rooms?
Room sides.
4.
4. There are
4.
4 sides to a
Or-
room.
You putting in the 4?
Yeah.
Yes.
You put in the 4, and the door clicks and opens.
Oh, yes!
We have solved a puzzle.
Awesome.
The only one.
We solved the
Oh,
puzzle.
didn't mean to
Another one
turn
door
order.
called
We solved the
emergency.
puzzle. We
Ghana
solved
is going to burst the door open and
Look
go
how
running
cool
straight
we
in,
are.
full of pride at having solved a puzzle. And
You-
apparently he's on fire.
You open the door to the next room. Hi, Lieutenant Colonel Smash.
What's up,
We should have
Smash?
put a 1
we
down.
You
almost-
should put another one.
almost dialed
911.
So, did you not check the the door handle before you open the door, Garner? You need to check there's a fire on the other side.
What you see in the middle of the room is not exactly a fire. You see like a
Who's close?
moving, kind of swirling fire that is like in the shape of sort of a person. It is a fire elemental, and in the middle of this, like floating fire elemental, is a red key.
Is the
Yeah,
fire
right.
elemental friendly?
Um,
Valdry's going to lean
It's
into the
just
door and
at
wave.
the moment it's just floating in the middle of the room. It sort of waves back at you.
Ghana's going
Right.
to...
Let me describe
I-
the rest of the room. Hold on.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, thank you for the bits.
There is another door west, which has a 3, a very large 3 written on it.
What kind of 3?
Just the number 3.
Okay.
And it has like where the door handle should be, it has like a socket. With a little, like a circle shape. And the door to the south has a red keyhole.
There's a door to the
Thank
south?
you for the bits, Jolly Roger.
I don't see a door to the south.
Door to the south of the room you're
It's
about to
just
enter.
visible.
Oh, yeah.
Ah,
There.
aha.
Yeah.
Right. I have a red handkerchief. This is a red key. I have a red handkerchief that I purchased from Dace. I am going to take my red handkerchief. I will wave it at the fire elemental. Say, hello.
And it just sort of waves back again.
Right. I would really like to touch your key. May I touch it with this?
It doesn't seem to understand you.
Right. The key holds the secret to our release. So I'm going to try and grab the key with the handkerchief.
Hold on. Can Ghana try and stop him before he does that? Just because Ghana's going to...
Make a dexterity check, please,
Yeah,
to
yeah,
see if
I
you
don't
stop
mind
him
making a
before he
dexterity
sticks
to
his
see if we
hand in
can-
the fire.
Do I need a dex save?
Oh, wait, is this him or is this me trying to
Maybe
stop
let-
him
I think
doing
it's
the...
you trying to stop him quickly enough, so I'm going to just do a dex check to see if you're quick enough, basically.
Do I need
no,
to roll dex?
you're not quick enough. No.
Okay.
Okay, you stick your hand in the fire and the handkerchief goes up in flames and you take 1d6 burning damage, fire damage. That's what just check.
Does he at least get the key?
Nope.
Oh.
Mother trucker!
Ghana then, while this is
Actually,
going...
make that a
well,
1d10.
Can what's
Not my red
Delicious.
hanky! I just bought that thing! Darn it! How much you want me to roll or did
No,
you?
sorry, I just rolled it. You
Oh,
take 6 fire damage.
Felicia tries to tend to the wound first, but decides it's not worth a spell yet.
Okay, while you're trying to do that, Garner's going to try and do the thing he wanted to do before, if that's okay, while you're trying to tend to the wound, because he's going to try and communicate with the
body's on
elemental
fire.
his own way.
Okay.
So he's going to sort of just try and point to where the key is, wherever it is. I don't get. Is it in his chest?
It's sort of floating in the middle of the fire. Yeah.
Right. So I'm going to point to the key, and then I'm just going to take something of mine, and then just sort of go, put my hand on it to show that I want to grab it, and then sort of go to see if he will.
The elemental's going to back up slightly, just move ever so slightly further away from you, as if it's kind of like, nah.
Afraid.
Not necessarily afraid, just backing up.
Okay, can I use animal handling?
It's not an animal.
Okay.
An elemental, does it speak any language that we know?
Valdry's going to say hello in Gnomish and Common.
It speaks Terran, whatever that is.
Okay.
Oh no,
well,
hold on, no it doesn't. It speaks Ignan.
Ignan.
Felicia will try to speak to it
elementals.
in Common, Draconic, Halfling, in Halfling language, and Infernal.
I don't believe it understands any of them.
Do any of us have shape water?
Yeah, I've
Just to turn our water supply into a weapon against it.
Again?
Don't want to hurt him. He's just standing here minding his own business.
At this point,
Valdry's going to take out his sketchbook.
Okay, we'll let. I think
Garner's
it's better
gonna
just to
draw
let him sketch for a while first, just so that that's out of the way.
Yeah.
I can sketch while you do things. Don't worry.
No. We won't bother with combat yet. Just. Do you only want to sketch things when we are fighting them?
No, but it adds a
Do
certain
you
dynamism
need them
to
in an
the
action
sketching.
pose? Can't you just imagine them in one?
I just like there to be threat in the air to get my best work.
Say, Aliv, do you think the bunny could give me a boop?
Oh, yes, Quicksilver could give you a boop, and he's gonna encourage Quicksilver to go across to Anurin to help him out.
Bunny boop.
Oh, there you go. Oh, I've seen Joe.
Quicksilver's gone off the map. Alright, hold on. Whoops.
It's okay.
There we go.
He's off the reservation. That's a terrible phrase. I'm sorry.
There you go.
You have been booped by a bunny. I think it's 2d4 plus.
Okay, right, okay.
Quicksilver sheet.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's alright.
It's
Hold on.
okay.
I
You're
can pull it up
healing
if you want me
me.
Right, hang on. Is there a separate
2d4
thing?
plus 3 from Quicksilver's sheet.
Okay.
Pig
Is the right? Okay. So where is Quicksilver sheet? I'm so sorry. Like, cause
We're in the character sheets. You should have one that says Quicksilver as well. Have I given you access to that?
oh, I didn't
I might
see
not.
that.
I might not have given you access. Nope, I haven't given you access. That would be why you can't see it.
Sorry.
There we go.
Ha
Right, now you should be able to see.
Thank you. Right. Let's do this thing correct. But it's the heal. The heal. Boom, boom.
Yeah, I'm afraid it doesn't. You're gonna have to roll it. I can roll it for you if you like.
Oh,
or unless
I'm
you
so
want to roll
sorry.
it. That's alright. It's because I set up the character sheet and it's not automatic.
Okay. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, then please.
Felicia will also turn to Anurin
You
and go,
regain 7 hit
Huzzah!
points.
Healeth!
Ah,
Huzzah!
wait.
Boppeth!
Felicia will turn to Anurin and go, next time you stick your hand in the fire, let me do it. I'm quite resistant to fire.
Right.
I mean, if you're resistant
just
to
wish
fire,
my
do
handkerchief
you
had
want to
been.
deal with this?
I could try. I could put my hand in there and try to retrieve the key, but I expect the same thing will happen.
Valdry's
Well,
going
are
to
you
step
fire
forward with his
resistant or
sketchbook up.
not?
Yeah. Alev's gonna try and wave to the fire elemental and kind of like point at the door to kind of say, you know, to say we want to go here, you door, kind of in some attempt hoping that's going to help.
Again, it's going to back up slightly and kind of just keep waving its arms around. It's kind of like it's dancing.
Ooh,
I think it's
dancing.
teasing us.
Wait.
It's dancing, and you're in. It's dancing.
Like fire
Right.
dances. Like fire
Right.
dances.
I'm going to cast dancing lights.
Okay.
I'm going to create. So, does this elemental look male or female?
Female.
It's gonna kiss it.
Right. I'm not going to kiss it.
I'm not sure the gender would have
I'm
mattered
going
there.
to create a humanoid figure, medium size, with this cantrip. Dancing
Create
lights.
to 4
Ah,
torch-sized
yes.
lights within range, making appear as
But
torches,
I
lanterns, or
can
glowing
combine
orbs that hover
them.
in the air. You can also combine the 4 lights into one glowing, vaguely humanoid form of medium size. Whichever form you
Right.
choose, each light sheds dim light in a 10-foot radius.
So I've now chosen a humanoid form with a little bit extra around the crotch area, shining a little brighter. And I'm going
Okay.
to have my dancing flame dance like a flamenco by himself and come up to this fire elemental and with its hip actions try to engage in the spirited dance of fire.
The fire elemental will dance with it?
Aha! Fire elemental, dancing with my flames. Now, dance to the side, little flame. And I'll try and see if my flame and that flame will dance toward the door.
It won't move from the square it's on.
Right. So what happens if my dancing light kisses the fire elemental?
Nothing. It makes a brighter light where they kiss. But it hasn't really got a mouth, so...
I love the way Inurin's created like the fire element, like a light fire equivalent of like Ricky Martin for this. No.
Gonna get slapped, bro.
Right. It won't be me getting slapped, it'll be the fire. Fight fire with fire.
The fire elemental is willing to dance with it, and it's clearly having fun dancing with your dancing lights. But that's all that's happening.
Could Felicia, now that the fire elemental is distracted, try to get the key out?
You want to try and put your hand into the fire.
Yep.
Okay. You also take 1d10 of damage, and the
I
fire
can't even
elemental
roll.
immediately moves out the way to keep
Can't
your
I
hand
roll
out
for
of
that?
it. No, you put your hands deliberately into fire. I'm saying you take damage.
Fair enough. Are you rolling for that?
Yeah, rolling for that. Huh. You only
I take
one,
half of
apparently.
that.
Okay, you take no damage. Or is it rounded? Always rounded down to at least 1?
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure it's always at least 1.
I'm fairly sure it's at least 0.
I'm gonna say you take 1 damage.
Okay. Felicia goes, yeah, that didn't work.
You're danced out the way, basically.
Could
Right.
could we have the key? Felicia asked the fire elemental in
Tried
common.
asking. Garner's getting impatient again. He's going to suggest water. He's going to suggest, do we have enough water to just chuck on it, or to... Does anyone have a water spell to...
I don't do water with this character.
Do you do ice?
Nope. It's fire elemental. I use thermaturgy and make it purple.
Does that work on a fire elemental?
I have no idea.
Yep.
Right, it goes purple. I'm gonna say it goes purple, but everyone thinks it's Sinurin.
Right. You see what I've done to you? I've turned you purple.
But the fire elemental kind of looks at itself and then just carries on dancing. It doesn't seem to care.
Alice
see the
isn't sure
mighty
what to
things?
do, so he's just gonna have a start a little dance. Like,
So what does the
Dance along with the fire elemental.
what's the door
What
at the
to
south
do?
look like again?
It's just a normal door, but in where the keyhole is, it's red.
What's the other door? Are they both red?
No, the door to the west, hold on, has a 3 on it and a socket for where a door handle would go.
Oh.
So we can't go south until we get a key. Can't
we
go
can't-
west until we get
3.
something.
So we need to
There's
deal
no
with this
door.
dancing flame.
Dancing flame.
Can't you just break down
We-
the door again, Garner? She said. Aleph says they're kind of just breathing on the spot.
Someone did
Yeah,
ask.
Garner
How
could
many-
try if he'll try anything if we're really not interested in taking on the fire elemental. So he's going to go up to the door and try giving it another solid whack, as the last time did quite well for him.
You roll another natural 20, and again the door shakes in the door frame, but it doesn't open.
I'm wasting my nat 20s on this.
Castellum has said you haven't tried singing to it.
Ooh.
This is true.
Oh, beautiful flame in front of us, please give us your key so that we can see what's on the other side of that door over there, because you're oh so nice to see, not so nice to touch, but I bet that you just love us so much you want to give us your key. Said, give us your key. Come on, baby, light my fire with your key.
The fire elemental dances to your song. You still don't have the key.
Oh,
Does it
no.
dance more? Does it grow or dance more aggressively to that
You
song?
hear the familiar pyramid chuckle, and another gold coin drops from the sky by Nurin. The pyramid's
welcome.
amused, if no one else.
And Castellum is
An
giving
inspiration in
Nurin-
Nurin for
Inspiration.
trying a
Aha!
song.
I've got my inspiration.
And the
So
pyramid has tossed a coin to a witcher.
yeah, does the fire dance any faster or burn any brighter when Anurin sings that happy tune?
Not particularly, it's just, it seems to like dancing.
Hmm. I was going to say otherwise, sing it a sad song and see if it peters out or something.
We're
I-
really
I
putting
turn-
the bard through this.
I turn to the others and say, would it be worth me trying to shoot an arrow, or someone who is good at shooting arrows?
Yes. God was just
Shooting
going to go,
at
yes.
the key. Shoot the key out of
Yes.
the fire.
Alan
Yeah, I
is
think that could work.
certainly willing to try.
I
Convincing
don't
you
think...
have friends
I've-
on the other side.
I've
So
got
I
friends
have-
on the other side.
I have a glowing crossbow that does awesome stuff.
Hmm?
I suppose if I try shooting the key with my crossbow, perhaps we have a better chance.
Should we give the crossbow to the specialist? We have a ranger?
I mean, the range already has a bow, so it's the same
Yeah.
difference, really, isn't it?
Or not if we want to use
right.
the glowiness?
But I've noticed if she touches it, because that's the one time I kissed it and I got a bonus of some kind. Don't remember.
Made your lips glow. But it also
Made
makes
my
the bolts you
lips-
fire glow.
Glow.
And hey, Wolf Song! And hey, Colin!
Hey. Hey guys. So good to see you.
So is that if Alev touches the crossbow? Is that what you mean in your in?
I think we just need you to fire my crossbow.
Okay.
Valdry's stepping out of the room.
Yeah, Garner's going to ready his shield
Yeah.
just
Alev's
for a
Alev's
fight.
gonna stop dancing and kind of go across and take the crossbow.
Okay.
And like he's obviously not sure whether the firemen are going to say that. I don't want to hurt you, we just really need that key, please. And it's all like gonna fire and just hope to goodness that he's not gonna actually.
Okay.
Panic.
Could you do, because you're aiming for something specifically, I'm not going to make you do an attack
Okay.
so much, I'm going to make you do a dexterity check.
Okay. Alrighty. Hang on. No then. So
Does Aleb have it? Yeah, it doesn't matter.
17. Oh, let me check.
17.
It's a good roll.
This is a good roll.
I'm going to say that works. You managed to shoot the key out
Good
of
night,
the
Gaming
middle
Poet Mum. Thanks for joining us.
of the elemental.
oh.
Aha!
It worked?
And
I
it
didn't
goes
know it
pattering
worked.
out the other side.
What past
on
Valdre?
the end of your, yes, whichever direction you fired.
I'm guessing it'd be towards a new in for him to pick it up. By the
Except
where
when
I'm
you're
going to
in
pick up the key.
That's a really good point. You technically just fired an arrow through a fire elemental at a Nurin.
Oh, oops.
And
Nurin.
Nurin actually gave her the key, the crossbow, so technically he should have walked beside her.
Oh, I know I was.
Oh, that's right.
over
That's
here.
right. I should have come over here because I had to give her the crossbow.
Yeah. Okay.
Good thing.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna run over here and get the key.
Okay. The key is no longer in the fire elemental, but the fire elemental is also clearly hurt by that and does become aggressive.
Oh no.
So
Sing a song. Sing a song.
roll for initiative, please. Or at least let me.
We were so close.
Yeah. Do you have the key?
Yeah, and Nurin said he picked it up.
You said
Yeah.
you picked it up.
I will allow you to have picked up the key as part of that, but it has created an initiative situation.
Now, how is Nurin going to roll well for initiative?
Well, he's got a +5, so there's a good chance. Eh, 10.
I haven't got my dice up.
Nice.
It's because I haven't started a fight yet today.
Da, 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 da. We've just started a fight.
We're all gonna get in a fight.
So what? No.
Sorry, you're all waiting for me to play my dice now.
We were being so careful. We shot the arrow out, hopefully without hurting it too much.
Actually, at this
I mean,
point,
but
you know, you
maybe
are
hurting it
still
quite a lot.
saying you
Shot it with an
performed
arrow.
major surgery on it. Like, at the very least, that counts as sort of like invasive surgery on
So,
something which clearly hasn't been administered morphine.
with that, if I recall, being hit by a bolt from that crossbow should give us advantage on the next person that attacks.
Oh,
It
this is
does
looking good for
radiant
me.
damage. Yes.
Does radiant damage and marks the target.
It makes
which
it kind
makes
of
it-
slightly glowy, which gives the next person who attacks advantage.
A
In
fire.
case
So
it
it
was
makes a
hard
fire
to see
glowy.
the glowing
Yeah,
flame.
It makes the glowy flame glow more.
Right?
It's now like a sparkly glowy flame.
Yeah.
It's now a sparkly glowy flame. Dancing flame.
Yeah.
Not
Or
so
did
much
it
like a
just hit the
sparkly vampire.
key? And the key is glowing now.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
I
no,
don't
it
know.
would hit the elemental first, so by the
Yes.
time it got
No.
to the key,
Right, let me. Oh, Quicksilver. Do you want to do
Oh,
Quicksilver's?
begging your pardon. Sorry.
I might have to.
Get. No.
I don't know if it works.
What?
I'm not sure what to click on.
No, I'm not sure what to click on either.
If you click on it, and then Jess, I think you might be able to click on NPC initiative, maybe.
No, there's a button on the.
Oh, it's worked.
There's a button on the street.
Haha.
Okay. There we go.
Idea why I can no longer see the chat tab?
Oh,
Are you on the journal at the top?
are you on a different tab?
Well, it seems to be whether I click on the every time I try to click back on the chat tab, it just stays on the tab that I'm already clicked on.
Refresh the
Oh, you
page.
need to
Roll
refresh
20.
roll
Okay.
20 then, I'm afraid.
Okay, I'm
Right.
trying F5, seeing if that's
Right.
Yeah, roll 20 is good, but sometimes does have weird quirks.
It does, sadly. Right.
Cool.
Ooh, the fact that I now can't. There we go. You are now in combat then, and it is Garner's turn.
Garner is going to. He already said he has his shield out, so he'll be using his hand axe for this. And he is going to, because he's been waiting for this for a while and kind of anticipated that all of this wasn't going to be working. He's going to immediately rage out, so just get ready to go in. But he is also going to sing out his barbaric inspiration and give it to Felicia's next in return order. But is there anyone who's more potent for dealing with fire?
How much
Somebody
damage
else
does the
would be.
crossbow do? Because you technically hit it with the crossbow.
Like 100.
Sorry, I just interrupted
100,
you.
So the crossbow,
It's the light crossbow.
right? It's 1d8 plus Dex,
Okay.
which is a plus. Well, for me, which is a plus
Aleph will
4.
get another +2, I believe, or that might just be to attack.
Yeah.
It's Aleph that fired it. 1d8.
1d8 plus proficiency plus whatever bonuses.
+2.
I think this is the longest we've spent on the stream without doing many songs.
Okay, it's only the attack roll, so it's 1d8 +2 then. Aleph, do you want to roll that because technically it was your attack? Or
Right.
Are you
Okay.
still logging?
No.
in?
I am back in. What do I have? Like, is it something on my sheet?
In the
or-
chat box, as if
in
you were
the
typing
chat.
into chat, do /R and then a
Okay.
space,
/R space.
and then 1d8 +2 as one kind of like a sum. Awesome.
It went poorly.
Fine.
Now the question is,
Oh, that's
with pre-stream, we heard that a monster became harder. I wonder if it's this one or not.
yeah.
We
I did
don't
say
know.
pre-stream I was making a monster harder.
But we don't know if
Was
this.
it?
I don't know if it was this one or not.
So
Right, Garner. Sorry,
Garner.
what were you doing?
So Garner's going to shout to Anurin and say, "This guy's on fire! He dances hard! Put him out! So says the barbarian." So Anurin can have barbaric inspiration, and then Angry Bard. That's a game, isn't it? Angry
What did we do?
Bards.
That's an extra 1d6 to damage.
For the
That's what we
moment, yeah.
decided. Great.
Yeah, for the damage rolls. So I'm going to use my inspiration for my attack, and I'm going to swing with my hand axe.
Okay.
25,
a natural
natural
20.
20.
Good grief,
natural 20.
you are literally
My
roll-
natural 20s. This is my night.
It is,
Garner's
isn't it?
night to shine.
You get
So
to
that is double
the
damage, is it?
dice. Yes. Double. Yeah, just the dice that get doubled, not the
Okay.
pluses.
So D6
Sorry, an
plus
extra.
3 plus 2 because I'm raging. Oh, for God. What have I done wrong this time?
You need to do 2d6 because
and just
I got-
/R.
Yeah.
slash R and 2d6 because you're getting an extra d6 plus 5.
2, 7.
Yeah. Okay.
You only
Oh
rolled
no, I've only done
1d6.
1d6 there somehow.
Okay,
Yeah.
you need to do 2d6.
Just
So
roll
just
an
roll
extra
another
another
1d6.
Let's try that again.
Well, hold on, I'll
Slash
just...
R 1d6.
There we go, 5 added on to the 7.
So that's 12.
So- Yeah, that's more respectable. That's a proper barbarian's damage coming in at last.
Right.
I don't know how I still haven't figured out this rolling thing after all the
That's
streams
slashing,
we've done.
correct? That's slashing.
It is slashing, yes.
You're right. Okay. Your hand axe goes through the fire elemental, and it seems to kind of hurt it slightly, but not as much as you'd expect it to.
I don't know. A fire elemental, I was expecting normal damage not to do much to it. So
Then it does what you expect.
yeah, but it did something, and that's
did
not
something.
nothing.
Right. Are you doing anything else?
No, I've done my bonus action
and a bonus
first.
action. Awesome. Felicia.
So we no longer have advantage on this thing, right? Because
Oh yeah, I had
Fine.
advantage, so I
In that
didn't need
case,
to
keep
use
your
my inspiration, did
I
I?
will allow you to keep your inspiration.
so Felicia's going to use her inspiration, and it's going to go in. It's in Mia's name.
Oh, and is this a fire spell? Are you using a fire spell on a fire elemental?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I am doing a guiding bolt.
Okay.
So she's in Mia's name, and she points one finger out and points it at the fire thing.
Okay. Guiding bolt.
Yeah, did that click? There it is. Let's go back here. This one. And she's using inspiration. Why isn't this working? I assume that it hasn't come out.
You
so
have
it's
to
one.
click on the name of the spell.
Yeah, I did that several times.
Oh. Seems Roll20 is breaking all over the place then. That should work.
1d20 plus 4. I assume a 7 does not hit.
Nope.
So she put. Oh, now it's asking. So she points it at the fire elemental and hits the door instead. Behind the
Okay.
fire elemental.
Fair enough.
Do I do damage on the door?
Nope.
Worth a try.
Felicia will just put her hood up and go, your turn.
Oh.
Valdry.
Valdry is going to look at the fire elemental and then take one step backwards, kneel down, and start making something in the middle of the room.
Okay.
And he is going to create a tiny little cannon out of the stone.
Okay.
That's Tartan.
Stone
Where?
cannon.
You're making like a little stone cannon?
Yeah, it's got little wheels, can roll around.
Awesome.
Right. Does that make it my turn?
I believe so. You
Um,
also have barbaric inspiration.
Out of curiosity,
Mm-hmm.
does this elemental have an intelligence above 4?
That's a check. It does.
Perfect.
It can be
Now.
knocked.
It can
No,
what?
no. Hideous
Hideous
laughter
laughter.
needs
Creature
to
of your
succeed
choice.
on a wisdom saving throw, or else it falls prone and thinks everything's hilarious. So, as I cast this spell, tickle, tickle, wiggle, wiggle, little fire, fire, you are now going to fall on the floor, liar, liar, liar.
His pants on fire.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw. My dice gone already. Let me just check its wisdom. Where's wisdom? Right. Okay. It gets 12. It
Spell
fails.
save DC is 14. Right! Everyone, don't touch it! Quick! I'm going to run over to the door, unlock the door.
You have the key.
I do. I have the key.
Okay.
I'm going to run over here, unlock the door,
Okay.
turn around, and throw the key back.
You're gonna
No,
throw the
I'm
key
going to hold
back.
on. No, I'm going to unlock the door,
Okay.
open the door.
Okay. Given that Hideous Laughter is an action, I'm not going to let you do any more than that.
Okay. Then I'm going to
The door's
throw the
open.
key. Can I throw the key back?
No, because I'm going to say opening the door and turning the lock was your bonus action.
Right. Nobody else touch it!
The key?
And that will depend heavily on what it does on its turn.
Laugh, hopefully.
Because the saving throw is at the end of its turn, I thought. But can't remember.
Mhm. At the end of each of its turns, and each time it takes damage, the target can make another Wisdom saving throw.
Right. So it can get up. But
It
that's
can laugh for a full round.
It lasts for the
Ah.
full for its next turn, and then it can potentially get up. And if you hit it, it also gets to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Exactly. Somebody else come open the door.
Okay. Quicksilver.
Well, I think Quicksilver, being a very intelligent bunny friend, has noticed that Anurin has unlocked the door. So I think I want to encourage Quicksilver to come over here to open the door, boop it open.
Quicksilver does not have the appropriate appendages to open a door.
Oh, so you can't just boop it open? Oh, okay.
So Quicksilver's now doing that cat thing, just like this on the door.
Yeah. The thing my cat does at the windows all the time.
Yeah.
Let me in!
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think you'll still want to move to be close to the door because he's real. This is the atmosphere in this room has changed, and I can be caught on fire. I don't want to be in here with a unhappy, fiery thing. So I think he's probably going to try and sort of hide behind Olive.
Okay.
And then sorry, I'm just trying to swap them. But Quicksilver just
It's
hide.
fine.
And then I think probably just as a literal defensive move, probably want to do the dexterous defense just to up its AC in case something happens.
Yep.
And I think that's probably all Quicksilver is going to do.
Okay.
Which would then make it Olive's turn.
Yep.
Olive, despite feeling quite heroic and like say, I made the shot, I got the key, actually feels quite guilty that he hurt the fire elemental because he didn't want to hurt it, but it was just getting quite difficult to progress when they weren't making any progress. So I think Oliv's knowing that the door is open, I think he's going to want to head towards the door, and just because he's like sorry, and just like kind of like wants to run away because he didn't mean to make the environmental upset.
Okay.
But doesn't know how to make it better.
Okay.
Because no one could talk to it, so I think
he's just gonna basically say sorry.
Yeah, say sorry. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. Yes, and then leave and go, Dad.
Do you want to like ready the dodge action? So if it attacks you, you dodge.
Oh yes. Yeah. So
that matters because it's kind of on a pile on the floor.
Yeah.
Hideously laughing. So no, it doesn't actually matter.
So I really enjoyed dancing with you. If that helps at all.
Awesome.
And then just opens the door.
Opens the door. Okay. In that case, let me move the turn order. You open the door and you reveal another room. It is a dead end, but it has a statue in the middle of the room.
Okay, so
you've used your action to open the door.
Okay,
you can move into the room.
Okay, so I'm gonna move into the room, and then I'm gonna move to the side. So if anybody is planning on following, I'm not blocking their way in. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, the fire laughs for a turn. What happens while it's laughing? Does it just laugh?
It just laughs, and then at the end of its turn, it can try another Wisdom saving throw DC 14.
Okay. It fails again. It is still on the floor, laughing.
Right. Nobody touch it!
Okay. Ghana.
Avoid the manic laughter of the flame.
Oh, it's been a long time since I did this, but I think I'm going to annoy everyone and ignore what Nurin's saying.
Because you are raging.
Well, this is the thing. I'm raging. I only get a limited number of these a day, and Anuin's just going to say to everyone, because this is kind of his fault right now. He's just going to sort of shout to everyone on this. It's like, there's no point leaving a foe alive that's going to hunt us down and chase us through here. We might even have to double back.
I was
And
going
then-
to give the key back.
No, Garner's not accepting that. He is going to... I'm going to have to query this, because I'm not sure whether this will count, because I need to
Okay.
attack every turn to keep my rage going.
Yep.
But because it's hideously laughing on the floor, so this is a really good occasion to do this, if I take my water skin and dump it, just sort of pour it all over the thing, can I count that as attack because I'm doing it maliciously?
Does it
Like
say
with intent
attack
to
or does it
wound.
say deal damage? What do you think, interesting?
No, it just says attack, I believe. I'll just double check that for barbarians, but I'm pretty sure it's just attack, so you don't have to hit every turn for it to stay on. I don't
Okay,
think.
I'm going to count that. That's an attack. You are deliberately trying to hurt it. You're
Yeah, when you
gonna
make a
fire
melee
with
weapon
water.
attack using strength. Oh, you. Oh no,
melee,
hold on.
okay. Melee
No,
weapon attack.
I'm reading the wrong bit.
Okay.
It ends early if you are not unconscious or if your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature since your last
Okay.
turn.
I will allow you to count that as an attack. Then.
Right, I'm going to unhook my water skin and taking advantage of it being prone on the floor and easy to just dump water over. I'm just going to sort of pour water liberally all over
Do you know
it.
how much water is in your water skin? Because it actually has specific instructions for what to do if people dump water on the elemental.
Like many things in D&D, I doubt it. But I
We
bet it's
just
not the
filled
first
our
time.
water skins down below.
Yeah, so they
Whatever
should
a
be
water skin
really
holds.
full.
It's a full
Whatever a
water skin.
holds. Good thing I also have the other
4 pints of liquid.
water skin.
There's 4 pints of liquid.
4 pints.
Hmm.
That's not a gallon, is it?
I don't know what a gallon is.
Oh,
4
God.
pints is about 2 liters. It's just under 2 liters, I think.
Oh, gosh, a gallon's like 1,000. Hmm.
4 quarts is a gallon, and I don't. Is it 2 pints per quart? So
Oh,
it's half
gosh.
gallon.
It's a half gallon. Okay.
Americans in the chat, back me up on this one, guys.
Yep, it's exactly half a gallon. Apparently.
Hmm.
Okay. It kind of sputters and fizzes, but it doesn't seem to do an awful lot of anything, I'm afraid.
At least that doesn't stop its laughter, though, right? 'Cause if it hasn't done anything, then it
No,
hasn't.
it doesn't stop its laughter, but I'm afraid you're going to lose rage. Oh no, you attacked.
No,
It's
I
attacked,
attacked.
not
I
damaged,
did it
okay.
maliciously.
Yep, that's fine. I will allow you to keep the rage then.
Maliciously
should we
poured
take
water.
a break there? Because I've just realised I need to turn a light on. I'm
Yeah,
slowly
sure.
getting darker and darker. And
I'm the same, actually. Well,
So should we take an interval?
Yeah.
Alright, I will be right back.
Boom.
Hobby.
How is everyone
Next
on
time
chat?
on, after our interval, we'll see if Florian, wrong guy, and Nurin can get through the door and give back the key.
Get everyone through the door. I thought you were going to say if you
Yeah,
could
but it-
water the fire, but yeah.
Yeah, how much urine would I have in an urine? Like if you pee on the fire.
Can you pee the on
Would
the
that be
fire?
a gallon?
Well, if half a gallon of water didn't do anything, then that might be an interesting thing to do.
He's had a lot of coffee.
Mm,
I have an endless cup of Huzzah Cola.
yeah.
If I pour that, it'll continuously pour,
Yeah, there is.
right?
Pour it
I'll
on
pour
the
that
fire.
fast though.
Would it not?
Well, I mean, it would empty and it keeps
It'll
refilling.
empty. Yeah,
it
but
would
it's
be
not going to pour
instantly
that
empty.
fast.
Refill.
So you just have to keep holding your hand out.
Anyway,
How quickly does it refill?
Well, it just keeps pouring, but still, it's not going to pour that fast. It's a cup
how long will it? How much will it pour in 6 seconds?
in
Essentially,
6 seconds, probably about a pint.
I can down a pint in 6 seconds. I could do it in 3.
So 2
Go on
pints,
then.
which is what?
We're in America. We don't have pints just laying around.
This is only half a pint, so can't help that.
Alright.
2 points.
Oh, chaotic bifecta, thank you for that tidbit of
Yeah. A healthy
information.
human bladder can hold approximately 2 cups of
2
urine.
cups of urine.
Yeah.
But what about an unhealthy one?
We're going to assume Endurance is not healthy. He
I
has
don't
not
think that
taken
means you
care
can
of
hold
that
more.
system.
That probably means you can hold less.
Oh.
Tinky tiny bladder. All of his
Probably
adventures.
less than, yeah. Chaotic bifector, and I agree. Probably less than.
Oh. Do we
Right.
have... Oh, your book came out, Jess, this week.
Yes, I had a book come out on Monday. Dragon 5 came out,
I'll be right back.
which is awesome.
Okay.
Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, I just realized we're in an interval.
We are in
And-
an interval.
How is everyone on chat?
Yay!
Yay!
Work is done. That is awesome. I hope we can entertain you for the rest of the day. So yes,
I
my
think-
book that just came out.
I think we're pretty entertaining.
Boom! I actually made a link. Last time I mentioned it, there was no link. It's doing really well. I now have 5 books in the top 40 or top 50 of new adult and college fantasy.
Amazing.
Whatever
That's
it is.
10% of it.
I have 10%, I think. Yes. Last I checked, I had 10% of the top 50 books in new adult and college fantasy on Amazon.com. Because
That
5
is
of them
very
are me, and 5 of the they're all 5 of books of the Dragon series so far, which is
That's
kind of
very cool.
epic. The whole series is just gone nuts,
Nuts.
completely nuts. And I think
Yes.
I'm second in the new releases in new adult and college fantasy with the new book. Maybe. Let me check.
Oh, that's very cool.
Third. I'm third. And
Third.
fifth. Apparently I'm third and fifth. Because book 6 is fifth.
Oh, that's amazing.
Because
And
book 6 is
on
book 6 is
pre-order.
up for pre-order. Oh no, it's book 4. No, sorry,
Book
it's
4.
book 4.
Yeah.
Earthbound is book 4. So yeah, currently because book 4 hasn't been out for a month yet, so it's still technically in the new releases list.
That's a good point from Caslam. Is this flame from the Guild of
Guild of the Eternal
External?
Flame. It is not. It is not the flame from the Guild of the Eternal Flame series that I have written. Do not worry. It is not that cute little flame.
Well, yeah.
I've named that. I can't remember what I named it. I named it in book 3. What do I name it? Can you remember? Can anyone remember what I named the flame?
I'm not good
Phoenix.
in this.
Phoenix. That was it.
Amazing.
I name it Phoenix. It's not
Oh.
Phoenix. Do not worry.
Yeah.
They are not fighting Phoenix.
Oh.
Thank you for the bits, Puddle Butts. And hi.
The other thing I was going to mention, is it worth explaining a bit about what your book is about? Because I'm not sure we have yet.
Books. Which ones? The dragon ones.
The dragon ones.
Yeah, that would probably be a good idea to actually talk about them. The Dragon series, it's the Dragon of Shadow and Air. It is all about a woman who is living in LA. She is a waitress. And then she finds out she's actually an elf, and she finds a dragon egg. And then she takes a photo of the dragon egg because she doesn't realize it's a dragon egg, posts it on social media, and is all like, "What is this?" And the next thing she knows, she's being hunted down by government agents because she has a dragon, and she shouldn't. And then she raises a dragon in LA while running away from government agents that want to take her dragon away from her, and finds out she's an elf and gets to do magic and all sorts of fun stuff like that. And then the series kind of continues from there. But if I said much more, it would be completely spoilers.
This feels a bit like the life, perhaps like Hagrid in Harry Potter.
It is that kind of, yes.
Because the very nature of him being Hagrid, it obviously didn't work out that way.
Yeah, like that, but elf and in LA.
Yep. Very much urban fantasy.
Urban fantasy, yes.
Very good urban fantasy.
Apparently. I mean, it's selling well. So there's something like 200 and something people that have given book 1 a positive rating. Yeah, I can't see exactly how many. It has 222 global ratings, but 2% of those are 1 star. So 2%
2%.
are only 1 star, which probably I think what's that, 4 or 5?
If that. Yeah.
And 4% are 2 star. So what? That's another 8 people. So out of 222 people, 12 people didn't like it.
Which is a fairly good ratio.
Yeah.
It's an excellent ratio.
I'm going to work
think
my
what they're
way
trying to
around to
say
that. I'm trying to work on your sci-fi series first.
Okay, you reading the Fringe series?
Yeah, so I'm just reading through Haven at the moment.
Awesome.
Don't hate me when you get to the end of book 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll come back to you on the Discord about that when I get that far.
Oh, yes, we've got Discords. Our Discords.
We have Discord. Join the Discord and come say hi if you're not already on the Discord. I think pretty much everybody is, but you know,
Yeah.
just in case.
Share the memes and the puns. We love them.
Yeah.
And if you, and in the Discord, other Discord servers, we've also got Jess's Discord server link in that.
Do you have my?
I can copy that one out.
That just saves me the effort. I'm making you do it.
If you're happy and you know it, share a meme.
Yeah, I saw a really funny one of those. This is slightly not safe for work. But so if you're kinky and you know it, clap your hands. Oh wait, you can't. Your hands are tied.
Oh my.
Mhm.
The one I've just shared is Jess's Discord.
Yay! That's where we talk about books, and we have watch parties, and play Puzzle Pirates, which is the other thing I do a lot.
Last week we watched the football as a watch party.
Yes,
You
we
Americans, that's that European soccer thing.
did. Yeah, because
football,
where
England
they
finally
actually used
got
it
to a
for.
final in a European Cup for the first time since 1966, and then we lost on the last penalty.
And the first major tournament that they got to a final since 1966.
Yes, it was what, even World Cup.
1966 was what World
It
Cup.
was World Cup. Okay,
Yeah, in which England won.
awesome.
So we did better back then.
We did.
I do think penalties shouldn't be a thing.
Butts has just shared the meme.
I mean, yep. The team were amazing anyway. Castellum has pointed out the team were absolutely amazing. They got really unlucky to lose on penalties because they played really, really well. And there should have been a couple of red cards for the Italy team through that match, especially the one that yanked
Osaka.
Saka down by his collar.
Yeah, the ref. It's always the ref's fault.
Blaming the ref.
We are not a biased audience. We're impartial.
Completely. No, seriously though, that should have been a red card.
It should have been a red card. Yeah. Done.
Anyway, we probably don't need to talk about football anymore. Do we have everyone back?
No.
Is everyone
We
ready
do.
to keep playing?
Yes.
Awesome. Right, where were we? Ghana. You had just done your thing with the water, hadn't you?
Yeah.
Very maliciously.
Oh, she
Listia.
doesn't think she meant to share that one. I am gonna go see what she shared.
It's in the memes.
When she's
Wow.
Wingardiuming your Leviosa and she gives you the old swish and flick.
Wow.
That might have been needed to put on NSFW.
Not safe.
but
Nah, that's fine.
it's
all
fine.
just-
Yeah.
That's innuendo.
But I
And you
like
end
the
this
way you think.
Anyway, Felicia. She saw that water didn't help. She doesn't. She is regretting not learning make water, whatever it's called. That
Yeah,
my
create
other
water.
cleric has.
Yeah.
So she's going to see what Daenerys is doing and move out to this here, and will allow people through. But if the flame attacks anyone, she's going to guiding bolt again as a
I'm readying a reaction.
readying reaction. would that use up a spell slot readying a reaction? Because it's
You
your
would
spell.
use the spell slot as you cast the spell.
So, but not.
Not to ready it. Only if you
Not
have
to
to
ready
use
it.
your ready.
Yeah.
Well. Okay. So that's what she's saying.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Valdry.
Are you ready to fall?
Valdry, did the fire elemental failed to wake up from their hideous
Yes,
laughter?
it is
didn't they?
currently still hideously laughing.
Right. Valdry is therefore going to walk past the fire elemental, and his little cannon is going to be rolling next to him.
Okay.
And he's going to leave the cannon pointing at the fire elemental next to the door,
Okay.
and head into... I can't control that because that's the stream. Just a sec.
Too many views are the same.
Yeah, I'd head into here. So he's going to leave the cannon here, pointing at the fire elemental.
Okay.
Ready to fire. I don't know if he can ready an action at the...
Yeah, ready reaction. If it gets up, or if it attacks, or
Yeah.
what do you want the reaction to be for?
So the cannon is going to be ready to fire on the elemental if Valdry shouts, and Valdry is going to be ready to shout if he notices it start fighting.
Okay. So there's two of you readying a reaction if it starts fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Okay.
can you do a perception check in this room?
Would a perception check count as a bonus action or an action?
I don't know.
Because you technically your readying a reaction is using an action.
So as a bonus action, I'm going to look around the room.
What are you trying to perceive?
I just want to
And I will decide.
understand the room and see if there's any threats.
I will allow you to have a brief look around the room. Right.
You need to see if there's anything worth drawing.
There is a statue
Is it
of a
worth drawing?
knight in the middle of the room. And the knight is holding a set of weighing scales in one hand. Which I could describe more when you're not in battle. And then otherwise it just looks like another identical room.
Cool.
But that's with, I haven't made you make a perception check. That is just what you can kind of see normally, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I'm just checking the rules on this cannon to see whether I can make it wait on its own.
Oh, well, okay. Do you want me to come back to you?
Just carry on. I'll look next turn if it's useful, if I can. I won't this turn. It's fine.
And you're in again.
Right. I'm going to toss the key back to the elemental and dash through the door.
Okay.
And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Apparently, the tiny human says you look very funny. And I love you. That was tiny human saying I love you.
Hello, Viv. Hello, Viv. The Babu says, I love you.
Awesome. What was I saying?
Is
Don't
that
know.
an,
You tossed the key back.
No, I thought you said you love me.
Well, I
Do
did.
you
Just reading the
love
chat.
I was reading the chat, yeah. Apparently you have made tiny human thrilled.
Oh.
Yes,
bless.
I can hear you. I hear you, Viv.
Right. Can you do a dexterity check to see if you throw the key back in the fire elemental or you miss?
Oh. Don't miss, don't miss, don't miss.
I'm doing this with inspiration.
Okay.
Go for it.
That's
14.
14. I will say that
Okay,
hits.
okay.
I will say you managed to get the key back in the fire elemental. And
Awesome.
then it ends up floating back in the center of the fire elemental.
Which is still on the floor laughing.
Still on the floor hideously
Because I
laughing.
did not attack it.
Because you didn't attack it.
We have
Is that your
cornered
turn?
ourselves in a room, though.
Yeah, that's what I think is the bad thing with this plan. You've just cornered yourselves in the room.
Well, we were cornered in the other room.
Yeah, but at least fighting the thing and I think the whole point is when you're cornered, you fight.
Yeah, but
Because
if
flight
we're all
isn't
in
an
this
option.
room, we close the door, and if he comes through the door, we don't need the key.
What if it locks the door from its side?
Oh.
It would be an asshole.
How do we know it's not an asshole?
Because it danced
We're
with
just
us.
gonna have to find out.
Puddlebutts has said we all love you, Poe. We do all love you, Brian. At least I'm assuming we all do. I just spoke for everyone, and maybe we don't.
I'm gonna do a thing with my eyebrows.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not as impressive as The Rock. It's got that
So we're
eyebrow
now
thing.
raising an eyebrow.
See, I thought you were trying to go for Miguel from Road to El Dorado when he does that thing right at the beginning of the film.
He does that eyebrow thing
does.
too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right. Okay, moving on. Quicksilver.
I am Miguel.
I think
You're Miguel
Quicksilver.
and Tulio.
Yes, I think Quicksilver is going to instinctively, like, he's going to look at the laughing firemental and it's like, everyone's gone in here. I'm coming in here to see why we're all in here.
Okay. Awesome. Quicksilver's also in it.
Yeah.
Olive.
Olive, I don't think Olive necessarily expected everyone to come following him in, but he's still feeling like, oh, is it hurt? Is he gonna hold it against me? Ooh, what would Dad do? What would Dad do? What would Dad do? And then it's like, oh, like seeing this like statue. It's like, oh, hello, not understanding it's a statue straight away because it's behind it. Say, hello, did you deal with this? How did you deal with this problem? And then, obviously hasn't computed that it's not another person quite yet.
Okay.
But he's probably quite limited in what else.
You need a ready reaction again to shoot the elemental if it comes in the room.
Yeah,
whatever.
probably because obviously Felicia is right in the middle of the door, so probably just hoping that the firemental doesn't do anything that's going to hurt any of his friends.
Cool. Alright then. Fire elemental again. The Claire Cat said Hugh Jackman's pretty good at the eyebrow thing too. He is.
Has expressive eyebrows.
Expressive eyebrows. Makes me think of the Tim Minchin song. Not perfect, but really rather radical of eyebrows is one of the lines of the song.
Nice.
The elemental got a 19. So the elemental is no longer hideously laughing.
He's just trapped in a room with Ghana.
Just in a room with Gonic, so it gets back to its feet. Does it get back to its feet? Or is it still laughing?
It's on the floor still, I
So
think.
it's still on the floor for one more turn.
Yep.
Right, Ghana. No longer laughing, but still prone. Fire elemental.
I
in front
hate
of
this
you.
situation. I hate the way this game gets me sometimes. At least if it had got it at the start of its turn, it could have stood up and done something aggressive to prove my point.
Yeah.
Now if it
The
I mean,
key
I
is
guess if
back
I
in it,
attack...
and it hasn't moved. The key is back in.
Yeah, I know, but now it makes me the asshole. Like, regardless, like, at the moment, I am the asshole regardless, because we don't know its intention again. But we are also in I singularly am in an advantageous position with it. And
Yeah.
if it does decide to go angry on us, I either have to use a second rage or lose it, and I'm far less tanky. So... Don's just going to have to go on. He's just going to have to continue on with it because
Go in
he
the
is
other room with
raging.
the others.
You could attack one of us, and then you'd keep your rage.
Well, I did think of just sort of kicking it slightly
Kick
while
the cannon over. Kick the cannon
No!
over.
Not the cannon! No!
The thing is, I could kick it slightly with my boot and then just get some fire damage to sort of artificially prolong the rage because you keep it up if you take damage.
But that would be metagaming. Rather than
Yeah,
doing what
that
you
is
do.
exactly.
Yeah.
That is thoroughly metagaming. So it's like,
Yeah.
But I really hate this as well because I really do feel like I've become the bad guy in these
Yeah.
moments. Like it's the wolf all over again.
Yeah, you're gonna hear Alex shout, "Is it still mad, Ghana?"
Yeah. No, I hate these encounters now. I hate that nothing can just be evil. Why can we not fight anything which is just dark and gritty and wants us dead?
Well, that's what I did last week. I got us in a fight.
But they
You
didn't
just-
even want us dead. We had an admission of that pre-stream. The one thing that definitely would have been okay with us passing through was the one thing we deemed aggressive enough to kill outright.
Well,
We let some of them escape.
Perhaps the pyramid is far more a reflection of ourselves than it is from the actual story.
Yeah, no, I'm carrying on hand axe
Okay.
and
23. You hit.
no, there we go. 23 is that nat 20 again? No.
No,
Oh.
it would be green if it wasn't no, because you get +5. So
Oh yeah, it was a 25 last time. Okay, and then that is. Gosh. Hold on. What the heck is going on? Every time I try and type anything, something's happening. 1d6. Would I have had a? Do I get any bonuses for it being prone, or have I already had that?
I think you have
You-
advantage, but that may
On
make a
melee
difference.
attacks.
Yeah. 6.
Okay. Again, it doesn't seem to quite do as much damage as
Yeah.
normal, but you
Hmm.
damage it.
Do I get an attack of opportunity if it tries to stand?
Don't think so. I think we googled that before.
So,
Yeah,
so
I
it
don't
was
think you do.
4e rather than 5e.
Okay. Felicia.
Well, seeing that Ghana is still outside, she doesn't want to leave him alone with fire, so she will use Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
So
And
is this
hopefully
is this your prepared
It's
action?
prone, and this is a ranged attack, so this would be at disadvantage.
Good job I've got inspiration, because I forgot to use it last time,
Okay.
which is when I got the 7. So I'll cancel it.
Cancel out the disadvantage by using inspiration.
Yeah.
But this is your readied action from last time, so this isn't even your turn yet, right?
No,
It's now my turn.
Turn again.
Oh.
Because my reaction was if the
Ah,
fire
right,
thing
yeah.
elemental
Okay.
attacked on its turn. So Guiding Bolt with advantage. Where's Guiding Bolt? Submit. With no normal about 20.
20. You
Yeah,
do
it's-
16 radiant damage. And that does
Ah.
hurt it.
Ooh.
nice.
Felice goes, in Mia's name. Sorry? Points a finger and the light comes out of her hand and into the fire.
Okay.
And it's also glowing more, which means anyone who has
The
advantage
next
on
person
attack.
has advantage.
Well, Valdry seeing Felicia attacking is going to go fire
Okay.
as his readied action.
This is readied action.
Because he was just, if he saw fighting,
That's true.
he would shout
So
at
your
his cannon to fire.
reaction
So
was for the cannon to fire.
Who-
It's
It's
an
an
elemental,
elemental.
my dear Watson. Apparently, in the original books, that was never said.
No.
That's
It was added in one of the films.
It's because it's elementary. It doesn't
Mm,
need
it's
writing down.
elementary, but- Although Sherlock did say, if you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, no matter how improbable, must be the truth.
But did Watson ever say no shit, Sherlock?
No, but he should have done.
No, he did. He just didn't write it in the books because I believe
He probably
it's
did.
from his.
His journals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He edited out his
Yeah. He edited that out to make himself look good.
Yeah.
Right. So what does the cannon do?
Right.
David?
The cannon fires. Does a 19 hit?
Yes, it does.
Awesome. That therefore does. It's on the other sheet. 2d8 force damage. 12.
Force damage.
Yeah.
Force
And
damage.
is an elemental a creature?
It is not.
Okay.
Mm.
It doesn't get pushed away then. That's the key thing.
Right. And that's actually your turn now as well.
Oh, I'm just going to go, and again!
Boom, boom.
16?
That does hit.
You shoot the elemental,
Oh.
but didn't shoot the sheriff.
12 damage again.
Another 12. Awesome. If
Um,
bloodied were a thing,
And the
this
elemental would
fire
be
elemental
bloody.
is now looking a little worse for wear.
So that is Valdry's bonus action.
Okay.
So he is then going to move into the room.
Apparently, Chaotic Bifector says they were just singing that song. Funny.
That's because we can hear you.
Yeah, Valdry is going to move into this corner.
Okay.
Now, would Felicia here count as within 5 feet of him? With
Within
the
5
wall
feet
there.
of. No, because I'm going to say there's a wall and a door in the way.
Awesome. In that case, he's going to use Sword Burst.
Okay.
Ooh.
Create a momentary circle of spectral blades that sweep around you. All other creatures within 5 feet of you must each succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 force damage.
Thank goodness.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw it is then.
Is
But
the
it's
fire
also
elemental-
prone, so does it get disadvantage?
Yes, I believe so.
On a dex save.
It
Yeah, makes
fails
sense.
either way.
1d6.
1d6.
Huzzah, Sword 3.
Huzzah, smacketh. Huzzah.
Huzzah! Smacketh!
3. Cool. That does a bit more damage.
Cool.
You slice through some fire with your swirly blades. And then
Spectral sword.
round behind you, you hear them kind of like making like little chink noises as they hit the wall.
Has it made like
Does it
little
do anything to the
horizontal
door?
grooves in the wall?
Just little chink noises.
I'm sorry, Pyramid.
And you're in.
I was
It's
hoping it
okay,
would
she's
damage
made
the
a
door.
strong step.
All right, I'm gonna.
As much as we want this fire elemental to be nice, we need
As much
to
as I wanted.
smother it.
Well, it's not that it's not been nice. I think if you step back and look, we've been considerably less nice to it than it has been less nice to us.
This is definitely
Okay.
true.
I'm going to attack with my rapier,
Mm-hmm.
and the barbaric inspiration's on damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So hopefully with advantage, I will step forward with a flourish of my cape, and I will stab with my rapier.
Huzzah, smacketh.
Huzzah! Smacketh!
You got a natural
Nat
20.
20!
Good grief. Wow.
You get to roll all the damage.
Wait.
So,
Mm.
oh, I guess it doesn't get to
Mm.
double. Does it get to double the inspired dice?
I'm assuming so. It just says double all the damage dice, so
Yes. All right.
I will allow that.
Okay, so it's a 1d8 plus 3, right? Is that what I am?
Rapier?
My rapier? 1d8 plus 3. I think it got damaged at one point.
Mm.
Oh,
Probably
it
one
did.
of
It
the
took a point of
oozes.
damage when the oozes. All right,
Oh.
so
So that would then be 2d8 plus 3 plus 2d6.
plus 3.
And then whatever the fire elemental takes off, I'm guessing.
6.
It's probably resistant to.
Whoppa!
It's probably half damage.
Oh.
Two
That's
nat
really
ones.
unlucky.
Oh,
And 2 2s.
Wow.
Yeah.
In the history of shitty rolls,
That's pretty bad, yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
That's
Yeah.
a pretty bad nat 20.
Oh
It's
my
And we're not even counting the resistances of the elemental yet on that.
Yeah. Okay, you heard it a little bit.
Hang on, let me see if I
Perfectly executed
there's something I
strike.
can do about that.
Just misses mostly.
Yeah.
the roll 20 gods are
hang on.
not
I think
pleased.
is there something I can do?
Oh, thank you, Beth. Rip.
Damn, it's not this guy. Okay. All right. So,
Right.
yeah.
You gonna give anyone bardic inspiration?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to give Garner. Garner is going to get the You feel inspired by the bard. Now you find things not as hard. Whatever you do, do with class. Now get on out there and kick some ass!
Nice.
I like the new bardic inspiration.
Inspire Garner.
Awesome.
Very power rock,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yes, that was my rock ballad.
It does feel like it needs a power chord at the end.
Do you? Need an electric guitar power chord again.
Oh, funny you should. The bard comes prepared.
Rock on!
Nice.
Awesome.
Awesome. Fatter than your instead?
That is garbage. But that's his turn.
Okay.
For someone who hates Jack Black, at Poseworth gives off major Jack Black vibes.
Ah.
Definitely, very much so.
Yeah.
You're going to have to
Maybe-
explain this at some point. Not necessarily now, Brian, but I'm very curious.
Why you
It's
don't like Jack Black?
Yes, when you're both very charismatic personalities.
I find that he's become a one-trick pony. It's like he's got one thing, and that's what he does. That's all he does.
I did find him very. I did like. I mean, I'm not really a rom-com fan, but when he played the character Miles in The Holiday, that was like the one rom-com I could handle because I liked the fact that you got to see a different side to his acting.
You know, what's
Okay.
funny is that was the example I give for his terrible acting because he
Really?
was still just him and made no sense with the other characters. He was so far out to left field from everyone else that I was like, this is garbage. Like, this is why you can't put him in a rom-com.
Oh, I thought he was quite endearing.
I've not seen it, so no comment. But we should probably not be.
Oh, yeah,
reviewing
so anyway.
Sorry.
I
Sorry.
like him in the
There's an
holiday, so-
elemental.
Yeah.
Quicksilver.
Bear backs me up. Okay. So I think Quicksilver can obviously hear that the fighting is continuing, so probably the most sensible thing for him to do. I presume he can do dexterous defense again. I presume that's is that just an action for him, or
Basically, that happens automatically. If
Oh,
Quicksilver
does it?
moves, then that
Right.
is automatically a thing.
Okay. So he probably would do that, thinking, oh, somebody might need some help, and kind of sort of.
He does have an attack.
But would it be sensible for a bunny
To boop
to
a
attack
thing.
a fire element?
Yeah.
Like everyone else is hitting him with ranged things,
That's true.
or yes.
That's true.
This
So
bunny's on fire.
yeah, that's the situation I want to avoid.
You could ready a bunny boop.
Oh
the
yeah.
others.
So I
Don't
could
burn the bunny.
yeah ready a bunny boot, but who is more likely going to need a boot?
But you could just ready it if someone gets hurt. Just do it like
Yeah.
a ready
Okay.
reaction to go
Hang
boop
on.
anyone that gets hurt.
Okay, hang on. How far can he actually move? I actually just moved him.
He can move quite far actually, I think.
Okay, hang
Because he's
on.
40
Quicksilver.
feet.
I think he gets 40 feet. He might even have more than that. I
Yeah,
can't
so-
remember what I gave the bunny.
Okay.
I would leave Quicksilver back in the other
Okay.
room
Okay.
because if you put it up next to the fire could attack and light it on
That's
fire.
true.
So-
Maybe he'll move just a little bit closer to the door in case he needs to dash in.
He can
But
move 45 feet.
Okay. So I think he's probably just gonna ready a boop in case somebody needs it.
Was that your alarm, Brian, telling you need to eat?
Or is it your boss again?
Maybe. No, not my boss this time. That was definitely my 4 o'clock. I'm supposed to eat food timer.
Okay. Okay, so let's say that's the end of
Do you have food?
Oh, do you need to ask for food? Place an order.
Do we need to make an order through the stream to someone in your house?
It worked so well. It worked so well before.
Feed the bard. Tuppence a
Hey,
bard.
Chaotic Bifecta, if you would be so kind as to bring some fruit snacks.
The bard is
The
hungry.
bard.
The bard is hungry.
And tell the tiny human she can bring them.
Oh, we'll get Tiny Human on stream.
Tuppence a bard.
Okay.
Feed the bard.
Like passing the hat around. No, seriously, I need to have some food. Can I please feed me?
Awesome.
Okay,
Right,
so
I'm assuming that's
move on
Quicksilver
to-
then.
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Right,
Olive.
okay. So Olive, now seeing that his friends have run back into the fray, he's like, pull yourself together. This isn't what Dad would do. You'd be brave. And so like he kind of like rushes back in and goes, try again. Hang on, we have 5, 10, 20. He's a half.
Okay, you can get that. You can get that far.
Yeah, so probably thinking let's stay out the way. Or maybe actually here, because if he shoots at me. Oh no, he can't actually go to a corner without risking shooting anybody. Oh well. Okay, so he's going to go there because he's still got an Urin's crossbow, right? Or,
yeah.
Okay, so that
There's a tiny human.
Hello.
Hello, little one. Are you being helpful?
There you go.
Dice. No.
You want dice?
No.
No dice. Oh my goodness.
Tiny human gets to roll for damage?
Yeah, why not? Do you want to roll
Yes.
for attack, Olive? And Tiny Human can roll the damage.
Okay, so
Assuming you hit, but, you know,
right.
let her roll
So
damage anyway.
because it's a Nurin's crossbow, though, have I actually got? Oh no, it's 1d. Is it 1d10 again? The slash R.
Oh, that's
Need to roll
hit.
attack
You
first.
need to roll the attack.
Oh right.
So it's
Okay.
1d20 plus.
1d20 plus. I think I said 3.
1d20 plus
Might be 4. No, it's 4. 1d20 plus 4 for Olive.
2.
That's 20.
Nice.
We've had a lot of mats today.
Yes.
That
Okay.
is-
So it's definitely-
Brian, your crossbow damage twice.
Okay.
And we have been told to hydrate.
Oh.
What do you need?
I need a D8.
Good luck. Hold on.
I think my other dice are over there.
Yeah, there's not a single D8 in here.
There was.
Lots of d8s.
There's not anymore.
Okay. My little pack.
Not anymore.
No more, no more. Hit the
If
dice.
you want to roll
Jack.
damage, then you have to let me get the right one. Okay?
Get to roll it twice.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay. D8. Okay. Roll this. Roll this. Right here. That's a 3.
And
That's a
roll it
guitar
again.
pick. That's a guitar pick. You don't need that.
3 and a guitar pick. Any advance on 3 and a
Come on,
guitar
this way.
pick.
I was about to say, is that a bonus?
Those are out there. Those are for Babu.
Okay, roll damage one more time. Roll
one more
big,
time.
roll big. Get an 8, get an 8, get an 8. Right here, right here.
Hold on. What is it?
It's a...
It says an 8.
It's a 5.
No.
5.
5.
5. So 8.
Yeah, it's the 5.
Alright.
5. 5 and 3 is 8.
Awesome. Cool. So that does 10 damage. Force
So-
damage.
Yeah, so as Alec kind of goes for it, he's going to, channel like this
Yes.
in a bardicness, and he's going to say, "Relight my fire, and in this combat is my only desire."
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yay! Inspiration, Olive.
I have for
For Anna, channeling her inner Kate.
Bye, kiddo. I love you.
Oh,
Thanks for your help,
bye-bye, Tiny Human. Yes. that did damage, and now the next attack has advantage again because the fire elemental is slightly glowy.
And Aleph gets inspiration.
Check.
Oh,
actually
thank
works.
you, thank you.
Yeah. If you put a yellow mark on your character as well.
Oh, if you could be so kind as to instruct me how to do.
Right, if you click on your token,
Yes.
then there's a little box. The little
The dots.
circles appear. If you click on the bottom middle one,
Aha.
then you can select the yellow.
Boom. And it is done. Thank you.
It is done.
I do think we should create a new item, which is if you flick the guitar pick, if it rolls on one side, you get a natural 1. If it rolls on another, it's a natural 20.
Just a natural 1 or a natural 20.
Yep.
Thing is, you would get too many natural 20s.
It's a turtle. Shell or no shell.
Heroes in a half shell.
Alright. I'm assuming that's Alex's turn?
Yes. He's determined he's not going to run this time. He's staying put.
The fire elemental will finally get to make a freaking attack.
Needs to stand first.
Yeah, I'll get up. Trying to get up. And then
Get up,
it's
Does it have any
loaded.
movement?
Yeah, it's loads actually.
Uh-oh.
But since it's been, oh god, everyone's been wailing on it. Everybody's been wailing on it.
He's got his pick
Yeah.
of enemies.
I'm gonna roll a dice. Pick one of the 4 of you that are in there with me. And you're in.
The guy who nat 20s and doesn't do damage.
Yeah.
But you are impressive.
So,
That's right.
But you're
It was the
just so
flourish.
sassy.
does a 21 hit?
No, definitely not.
Hits right in the ego.
But that's it.
And that does 5 damage.
Okay.
Because it rolled 2 1s.
Ha!
But it gets multiple attacks. So
Oh no.
Does a 18 hit?
Yes.
And that does another 9 damage.
Fire damage, I assume.
And also, you ignite.
Oh,
My
The bird's
leather
on fire?
armor is on fire.
You're on fire.
This part is on fire.
This spot is on fire.
Not again! I'm going to die!
I'm just gonna add a symbol. Oh, we got a fire symbol in here or somewhere.
If someone is actually literally on fire, like how does
You
how
can
does that
you
affect
can you can
healing?
spend an action dousing the fire.
but you take damage each turn if you don't.
I think Alev's gonna sort of like shout, "Quick, Gunner!"
Yes, if you don't douse the fire at the start of each of your turns, you take 1d10 fire damage. So you'll take 1d10 fire damage at the start of your next turn,
Unless somebody else douses the fire.
unless somebody else douses the fire. I think that's...
It's Quicksilver and Whoop ready mode at this point.
Yes, I was saying that would it help for Quicksilver to kind of come on in with it with a bunny boop?
Quicksilver readied that reaction, didn't they? So
Yeah.
yeah, Quicksilver can do a bunny
bunny
boop.
boop, bunny boop, bunny boop, boop, boop.
I will roll them.
Oh, and then yes.
Yeah, sorry, I'll do it. Oh, do
Thank
you want
you.
to do it? Alright, I'll do it. Sorry, I'm pretty much already done it. 10. So you get 10 hit points back.
Silver's now
I
in the
won't
room
die
with the
next
fire.
turn.
So Quicksilver now can't use the bunny boop without rolling a d6 and getting a 5 or 6.
Oh, really? Okay.
That's what the recharge means. It has to roll a d6 and get a 5 or 6 to be able to use it again. Otherwise, it
good
would be
use.
incredibly overpowered.
Okay. Okay, and I'm gonna pop in.
Sorry, so I just went past Garner when it's Garner's turn. Sorry, it's Garner.
Garner's going to drop his axe on the floor, and he's probably going to die of dehydration at some point now, but he's going to turn to Anuin yank his other water skin out because he does have two, and he's just going to I guess with his shield he can't really unstopper it, so I think he's just going to smash it
Pull
down on his
Pull it
head
out with
to
your teeth.
burst it. Hmm?
Pull
Oh
it out with
yeah,
your teeth?
yeah, can do that. Pull it out with his teeth and then just douse him.
Douse on. Okay, the fire is doused, and urine has been put out, and he's now a wet bard.
Okay.
Does he have
And
that
slightly
wet bad
smouldered.
smell?
It's slightly smouldering wet bard.
And I'm then going to look
Different. Give you the
at
smolder.
Anurin and just say, "You're soaking wet and steaming now. Kill that thing, thus saith the barbarian." Didn't rhyme that time, but Garner's just too angry now to rhyme, so...
That's fine.
So,
Okay, so you're,
barbaric
do I have
inspiration to Anurin again.
you're going to
Barbaric,
lose your
okay.
rage because you didn't attack.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Well, actually, if I take damage before my next turn, I think let me just read it again. Your rage lasts for 1 minute. It ends early if you are not unconscious, or if your turn ends and you have... Oh no, if my turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature since your last turn or taken damage since then. So yeah, I'm out of rage now.
Okay. Alright, Felicia.
What can I
Ah,
do?
which... Oh no, that's at the end of turn, so I still get to use that barbaric inspiration then.
Yes.
The flame is almost out, isn't it? As in bloodied.
Yep.
Or not bloodied.
You've done quite a lot of damage to this fire.
Right. Can't figure out what's the best thing to do. Because I could use Sacred Flame on the flame.
Would
It's
that really
radiant
work?
damage. It is
It's
radiant,
radiant
damage.
damage,
Is it?
not fire
Ah.
damage, yeah. So,
If it's radiant and not fire, like...
yeah. So Felicia will go in Mia's name and call out a flame, a sacred flame or sacred light that comes out down in
Shape
the
of a
form of a
snowflake.
snowflake on the
Okay.
fire.
What
It
does
needs
that
to do
do?
a dex
Dexterity
save
saving
throw.
throw. It gets 14.
It saves. So Mia puts her hood up and recoils
Felicia.
even further.
Felicia puts her hood up. You
Yeah,
already have your
Felicia.
hood up, technically, I believe.
Yeah, but she's pulling her head back in and covering her head because
It's shrinking
that's-
back even further.
2 out of 3 turns so far she's missed.
Okay. Alright.
Oh.
Foundry.
Is
Sorry, just before you do that,
Okay.
Felicia and Urine, how badly are you hurt still?
At this point, I'm no longer bloodied, if that were a thing. I'm actually fairly healthy
Oh.
looking.
That's the
Castlem
one.
has given you inspiration.
The
Felicia.
inspiration, I'll take it.
Oh.
Thank you. So you don't need healing word because I'm running down spell slots already.
Alright, Foundry then.
Foundry is going to cause his cannon to fire again,
Okay.
which is a 22
That hits.
Wow.
and does 8 damage.
Okay.
And then he is going to cast Lightning Lure
Okay.
Pull the fire towards
and
you.
attempt to pull the fire towards me. Yes.
Okay, strength saving throw. How strong is this thing? It gets a natural 20.
Oh, I think it
Ooh.
succeeds.
Succeeds.
The lightning just sort of flashes around it and doesn't hit.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
And Urine is writing something.
Vicious mockery could be on the horizon.
We just need to take a longer with the lightning lure attempt.
Well, you know,
Valdry
always
stands
go-
there like a fisherman trying to catch.
Yeah. See, what was going through my head was looking for some hot stuff, baby, this evening.
Yeah. smoking.
Yes.
We're
Okay.
still waiting on the bard.
No, I got it. I got it. I got it.
No pressure.
I hope this is as good as I think it is in my brain. Okay. I will look over at this fire elemental. It obviously can hear because it has heard us. It doesn't have to understand the words,
Nope.
but it understands my intentions. And I will... We came in seeking your key. Then you decided to flame at me. Well, isn't that rich? You fiery bitch! On your smoldering ashes, I'll pee.
Limerick and vicious mockery.
If you didn't have inspiration before, you probably have
Do
it now.
now. Inspiration. Yeah. Have I still got the fire symbol on you?
I took it off
You took it
because
off,
I
you
was
did.
no longer on fire.
Yeah. Awesome.
Uh,
Burn. Yep. Right. Okay. Vicious
Baby
mockery.
bird.
Is it wisdom saving throw?
it is a... Here, I'll throw it back up on there for you to see. It is a wisdom saving throw. DC
And
14.
It fails.
Ha-ha! It takes 1d4.
Psychic damage.
Psychic
Which
Plus-
can become 2d4, I believe.
Plus 1d6.
How?
Why would it become?
Oh yeah,
2d4?
no, 1d4 plus d6, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
You get barbaric inspiration. That's d4 plus 2.
Oh my god!
At least the one was on the 4.
Yeah, at least the
You
d6 is helping you.
See the flames sort of shudder as you insult it.
Psychic damage, so at least it's different type of damage.
Yes.
I can't believe the number of ones I've rolled today.
I know.
It's like a game of two halves, isn't it? With a number of nat 20s.
It's been loads of nat 20s on the to hits, and a load of ones on
The damage.
damage.
Just trying to balance it out.
It's all style
Yeah.
over substance.
All right.
Mm.
Quicksilver.
One way or the other.
Hello. Right. Sorry. Quicksilver. Right. I don't think it is. Oh, I mean, has anybody else actually taken any serious damage?
No.
So, we probably just better to like ready. Actually, but obviously, like his heal thing is dependent on him getting a 5 or a 6. So, but if no one is actively needing help, there's no reason for him to be putting himself in harm's way. So I think he's just gonna ready a healing action or attempt to do a healing action if it calls for it. And I think that's probably all we can really do at this point without getting burned. We don't want that. We don't want to
Fair
singed Benny.
Nope, we do not want a singed
Wait.
bunny.
You can
Okay.
still roll the d6 for a 5 or a 6, right?
Oh,
Recharge?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
you need to roll the d6. I have thought about that. Well remembered.
ha ha!
Woo.
So he can definitely do that.
He can do the
if someone
heal.
needs it. Boom.
Correct.
Right. Okay. And then so it's over to Aleph. And it's you said this thing is looking pretty
It's looking,
pretty
yeah.
bad shape.
It's looking pretty rough now.
Okay. So I've got inspiration like coming out of my ears, so I probably ought to hit it with this crossbow thing, but I'll do it with inspiration.
Okay.
Just in case I need it. And so hang on. Oh, I got to do right. 1d20 plus 4. Did I get that right?
12.
Oh.
I'm
Okay.
afraid that does not hit.
Okay.
Did you roll it with inspiration?
You need to do it
Oh,
again though. You
Okay.
get to
You
do
need
it
to do
again.
the second
You do
time.
it.
So 1d.
If you press up and enter, it should record the last command.
Oh, okay. Oh, even worse. That's rubbish.
Yep, it does not hit.
Oh. Now everyone feels viciously burned. Okay. And Adam's determined to see if he deems that's the heroic thing to do. So he's like, None of my friends are turning back, so neither am I. I'm planting my feet and I'm sticking with it.
Cool. Awesome. All right. Well, the fire elemental is going to keep wailing on a Nurin.
Because he's just got one of those faces that you
Yeah,
want.
well, he
does
just
have-
mocked it, so.
It does have disadvantage.
Does it?
Yeah, from the Fisher's Mockery.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Disadvantage on attack rolls.
Well, it's still got 21 as its lowest, so I'm pretty sure that still hits. And you take another 10 damage.
10
And
damage.
a second attack. I'm pretty sure the second one doesn't hit. And you're ignited again.
And here comes Quicksilver with a bunny boot. Bunny boot, bunny boot, bunny boot, boot, boot. Okay. Oh, sorry, I keep forgetting. Sorry, would you mind doing the thingamajig?
2d4 plus
That-
3.
Oh. 9.
Thank you. I'm just gonna hop
So
away.
you are
again.
mostly healed again. Quicksilver is really overpowered for your group.
No, it's perfect.
Silver!
Not overpowered at all.
Right. Alright, Ghana.
Garner's not got any water, so he can't help Anuin this time. So he's going to now grab his other axe, which he has on him, and then make another swing at the elemental, and he'll use his inspiration. "24?
That hits. And the LBs have said, can you imagine what Ghana would be like going through airport security?
Ugh, another 1 for damage, 6.
Okay.
6 is your minimum damage.
Yeah.
It's like chipping away at it bit by bit, though. It's just we gotta try and not die between now and then.
Alright. Are you doing anything else, Sanjay? You're not raging, are
Nope,
you?
I'm not even... Actually, no, hold on. That would be less damage, because I'm not raging anymore, am I?
Oh,
So you
that's
need to
true.
subtract 2 from that, so it becomes 4 damage.
Okay.
Which probably halved.
Yeah.
How long did the DM think this battle would take? Not this long. Because it's one monster.
Oh no, we didn't even get to the monster. Ah!
Felicia.
Felicia's going to go in. Is using an action that can dampen the fire of Nurin?
Yes, you can use your action to douse the fire, as in put it out.
Yeah.
Pat it out, kind of thing.
Yeah, so Felicia's going to do that.
Okay.
And then, as a bonus action, can she kick the fire to see if she can make it the next attack against her?
Like
Try
bonus
and-
action.
Draw
I
its
get, you
attention.
want to try and kick it?
You might
Okay,
get
so
damage
doesn't
from
attack.
kicking it as well.
No,
Yeah.
because I'd say that you've used an action.
Uh-huh.
Can I go
You could pull a face at it.
pull a face at it?
Pull a face at it? Feel free to pull a face, but I would like you to pull the face.
There's no one here to pull a face on, so I can't.
Do it to the camera. Come on. Let me see it.
So,
What is Felicia going to do?
Felicia's going to pull a face, but Bear can't.
Okay.
You could be like,
Okay. Alright. Valdry.
Valdry is going to repeat the
The cannon.
exact
Rinse-
turn
rinse
from
and
last
repeat.
time. So the cannon does 23 hit.
Yep.
Rolling very well, this cannon.
The cannon's doing really well. I think the cannon's done more damage than anything else.
Oh, this one's
Yeah.
not such a good damage. Oh, 8. Made up for it.
Okay.
And then Valdry is going to attempt to actually get it with Lightning Lure this time.
Okay, that's a strength check, right?
Yes.
going fishing.
It
That one.
saves again.
I will get you. Next time.
Apparently the cannon gets inspiration.
Inspiration for the cannon.
Any.
He spins his wheels.
Okay.
Is
Which
anyone,
brings us back to Nurin, who seems to be writing again.
is it, when Valji's using the cannon, is anyone else getting like the really famous Symphony from Tchaikovsky in their head where they actually had actual cannons firing during the performance? Because that is what's playing in my head when he's doing it. Boom, boom.
I am now.
Yeah, we are now. Except
Which
it's only one
makes-
cannon, so it's only a boom.
Yeah. But then that then reminds me of Viva Vendetta. So Viva Vendetta scene where that is now is going through my head.
Yes, that's a good film. Okay, yeah, I think we're waiting on the bard to finish his vicious mockery again.
So right, which is still fishing for the fire, or what was earlier?
Lightning
said?
lure.
I guess you weren't alluring enough there, Valdry.
I'm going to look at this flaming bastard. Bitch.
That was it.
You fled and tried to cook me like veals. You only hit me in the feels. I gave back your key. No use attacking me. We've got a bunny that heals.
Yeah. That's not
Vicious
gonna
mockery?
make
Vicious mockery.
hopefully that's not going to make Quicksilver.
It does not save. Well, that was just 1d4 that time.
Yeah, that'll get me.
I don't
extras.
have barbaric inspiration.
But it also has
Ah,
disadvantage.
look at that! I got a 4!
So you did the
Nice.
same damage?
Nice.
With
No, one less. One less.
Right.
Awesome. That is Nurin's turn. So Quicksilver. Do you want to roll the d6 for the bunny boop?
Oh, bunny boop, bunny
The
boop.
healing bunny boop?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, the
I'm
rolls
trying
are
to kill a
favoring
Nurin
Quicksilver.
here again.
I know. I think yeah. So I think really just keep going with Quicksilver's tactic at the moment. It seems to be
Okay,
working well for him.
preparing
So
to
preparing to boop. Have
boop.
boop. Have boop. There we go. Okay.
Aleph.
Well, in the case of Mastermind, I've started, so I'll finish. So let's do this thing. Oh no.
9.
Should have done it with inspiration. Why didn't I do it with inspiration? Never
That
mind.
does not hit.
Yes, that is not going to do a lot, and I can't think of
Okay.
anything clever to say to make myself feel better.
Nurin.
Why is it Nurin?
No, it's not. It's the fire.
No, I know, as in it's attacking a Nurin.
oh,
Oh, I
Okay.
see.
But it's a disadvantage.
Yeah, okay,
Real.
21 still hits.
That was the lowest roll.
But it got a natural 20,
Oh,
which would have been 26, and then it got 21. So you didn't get the natural 20.
good grief, sir.
Oh my god.
How is he
You-
rolling?
You take
I thought
13
he
You haven't
dice
rolled
loaded.
less than a
No,
21
I'm,
against
I'm
me.
using my steampunk dice, so if it's not right, blame Bear. He bought them for me. You take 13 damage and you're ignited again, and then another natural 20.
whose turn is to put him out this time?
Wait, another nat 20?
No, it's alright because it's disadvantage still.
Yeah.
But you still get hit because it's
Yeah.
How much
And-
damage did it do the first time?
13.
You just took 28 damage.
Oh,
Total?
Hmm.
Bard down! Bard down!
but it's
Bard
not
on
dead
fire.
yet.
Bard on fire.
Not
Bunny
dead
poop.
yet.
Bunny poop.
Is that you can do the bunny boo.
Bunny poop.
The bard is not dead because
Is the bard
there
dead?
was-
No.
it's
Bard is making
unconscious.
saving throws.
Can someone do the
But the bunny
The
boobs.
bunny boop. The bunny
Yeah,
boop.
Yeah,
Bunny
because Bunny
Boop's
Boop's a
making-
prepared action. Does that happen before he falls unconscious, or does the Bunny Boop just okay him? How...
Any healing
Right,
does
any
puts him
healing
back
Puts
to.
him back to.
The bard is down. Long live the bard.
Bard is down, long live the barbarian.
The bard. The
I get
bard. The bard
8
is
points
on
back?
Yeah, I
fire.
think you have 5 points back. Yeah. Oh,
doesn't
yeah,
it have
8
plus 3?
plus 3. Yeah,
8.
sorry, I forgot to type +3.
I'll take 8.
Yeah, so you're on 8 health points.
8 hit points. I can't get this bar down.
He gets knocked down,
Trying to get the
but he
bard
gets
to
up
go down.
again.
Awesome. Garner.
But
Garner's
is
going
he
to
on
use.
fire still? Sorry.
Yeah,
Is
he
it-
is still on fire.
Oh,
Okay.
And Urine is still on fire.
we might have to resort to natural liquids.
When the pets carry the
Felicia
party.
just patted him down, didn't she?
Yeah, I allow
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. So yeah, hand axe. I'm going to use reckless attack, which means that the enemy will have advantage on me next turn for attack, but it gives
Okay.
me advantage now.
13. Does hit.
Cool. Four
Good
again.
grief.
That
It is really weighed against you tonight, isn't it? Good grief, man.
well against everyone really.
We are
I think
literally
anyone's
just
had
sort of
good
knocking this
rolls
off
for
one
damage
flame
outside
tip
I
at
don't
a
know.
time.
The Iron Cannon has had a few good rolls.
Yeah.
You've done a couple of
Yes.
12s.
You're
Yeah, there's
draining
that.
all the algorithms towards the cannon, Mark.
That's because I'm using real dice.
Alright. Felicia.
Felicia will dampen down the fire again.
Okay.
Um, what can she do for this bonus? And you're going to have to. You're forcing me to make a fair face, aren't
You're gonna make a face. You're gonna make a face.
you? Oh, it will go la 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 at the fire.
Okay.
Did you cock a snook, sir?
To try
Okay,
and get the
that-
fire's attention.
All you're doing?
Yep, that's all she can do.
Alright. Valdry.
Valdry is going to gesture once more to the cannon.
Once more to the cannon.
But,
Once more.
19.
That hits.
And 7 plus 7. 14 damage.
That finishes off.
Puffs it out.
Hallelujah.
Let's see. Yeah, the rest of the fire just kind of puffs out. And as it does, the red key drops to the floor. And you just have a red key and a little pile of ashes sitting in the middle of the floor.
Right, I said I would do it. I'm going to walk up to the ashes, pick
gonna-
up the key first, and I will pee.
Okay.
Valdry
This is
was
going to turn
gonna
away.
reverently
Yes,
gonna
Ale-
sweep them
Aleb
into
is
a
also
nice
going to cheer
pile.
away out of respect. These things are private.
Valdry's gonna get out his notepad.
Make sure you get me from profile. It looks that never mind.
Yeah. Awesome.
And once he's finished, Felicia will go, "Do you need some healing?"
Yes.
She's going to use Cure Wounds. How much healing do you need?
You also get 1800 XP between you.
1800.
It's 360 each.
Math. Anyone has done the math?
1835? Wait, how much
yeah,
did we
sounds
get?
about right.
360.
So 1835.
I concur.
Cool. Do you? How bad? You're on 8, aren't you? So
Mhm.
she's going to cast a level 2. That's
Huzzah,
7
pisseth.
plus 7, so 14 health.
Nice. Yeah, that should be enough for now.
So she goes, Mia will use the snow to cool you down, cool you off.
Awesome.
Did the fire burn his clothes?
Yeah, that's slightly singed.
That's interesting.
You're kind of singed. You put it out fairly quickly each time because each round's only 6 seconds, and you had it out before the next 6 seconds. So I'm just gonna say
Cool.
that fire out, drenched. You also soaked, singed and smoked. Soaked. Right. Okay. What are you guys doing now?
Right, now,
Gonna go look at the statue.
this door to the west has a 3 on it, yes?
Yep.
And there's a scale in the
Yes.
other room.
Would you like me
Let
to
us investigate that.
describe the other room for you finally? Right. Yeah, there is a statue in the middle of the room, dressed like a knight. He has a set of weighing scales. A heart is on one side, and there's nothing on the other, and it is weighed down on the side of the heart. Yep.
Can you take the heart?
It's part of the statue.
Okay.
Oh.
So, 3. Let's put 3 gold coins on the other side of the scale.
Go
I'm going
for
to
it.
put 3 gold coins.
It tips it completely and utterly the other way, and then nothing else happens.
Maybe one
Take
gold
my
coin.
3 gold coins back.
And it tips it back to the heart.
Val's just gonna reach out and pull it to the correct angle. And just hold it there.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
Apparently, anyone have a feather?
Chaotic Bifector suggesting
stream.
that it's Anubis, and does anyone have a feather?
Right. Who's got the feather?
I have a feather in my hat. And you've sort of looked
Actually, didn't someone have a feather in their hat?
Yeah,
You-
Aleph does have a feather.
Aleph
in his hat.
actually has a feather in the
at,
hat.
yeah,
Aleph has a feather in the hat.
but he's going to sort of look at it a little bit forlornly because it is a very fine feather in his very fine hands. He's like, what's going to happen if I put this on the scale? What's going to happen to it? And he's going to do the brave thing, what he thinks is the brave thing. He's going to put it on gingerly and
Okay.
see what happens.
When you put the feather on the scale, it moves very slowly until it balances, and then you hear a clunk. Let me just work out what happens. Okay, you don't see anything immediate happen, but you hear a clunk. Something definitely happens, and I'm gonna put these on the map so that you see, so that you guys see what happened. But you hear a bunch of like noises, and that door opens. Because otherwise I will forget which doors are open, so I'm going to let you see which doors open because of your actions.
Okay.
The door over here opens.
Oh wow, yeah, there's a door way to the west. I don't-
Where is the
But
other
where,
one?
where do we get that handle to get through that door to get to that open
Another
door?
door opens to the southeast of you. But you can't get to any of those doors yet.
Whoa. Okay.
We just
Is
hit
it-
clicks.
You just
This-
hear a bunch of like thuds and clicks, and you know that it did something. I've opened the doors because otherwise I'll forget that they're open.
Okay.
Felicia
show
will
you the
try
map.
the door, having heard something click.
That door, you can't open it. There's nothing to open it with.
Oh, it's the one.
There's a socket missing.
Right, so I'm going to use perception back in this room
Okay.
to see if there's something we're missing. Oh my god, stop.
Okay, on a 14, you just about notice that there is something tucked behind the boot of the knight. A little wooden something.
Ha ha! Look! Over there! I'm going to point toward the door.
Mm-hmm.
Does everyone look over at the door?
I don't know, do a deception check.
Ha 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 ha! Deception check! Ha ha!
Yeah.
You're all screwed.
Can I do a wisdom saving throw?
Is it wisdom?
It's
or-
insight and
Oh.
versus deception. But
I'm not gonna bother.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
I'm gonna say that everybody looks over at the door.
Right. It's like
Right.
Scooby-Doo.
Door.
Like what? Yeah.
While they're looking at the door, I'm going to grab whatever that is by the boot.
Okay. It's a little token with a 3 on it.
Awesome. I don't see anything over here. Just a moment. And I'm going to walk over to the door.
Mm-hmm.
Felicia, if you would not mind, can you step aside? Now, I learnt this in the Bard's College. Once upon a time, there is a story of a man. And while I'm doing this, I'm going to slide a hand.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Are
I have
we all
inspiration.
watching you?
I'm gonna
Are
use
we
I have
all
inspiration.
watching
inspiration.
you?
I have inspiration. Slide a hand with inspiration,
Okay.
putting the token in
In
the
the
in
door.
the slot.
19.
Felicia doesn't see it.
Oh, no. 23.
I got a 23! Ah! Right,
Felicia
I learned
was
in
watching
Bard's College,
carefully.
this was an ancient mystic thing that only bards may know. Oh, Salome, oh, Sobade, open the door to me, because I want of thee. And then I'm going to open the door.
Roll20 is a fan of sneaky bardness. It would seem that Roll20 is a big fan of sneaky bardness.
Do I need to roll
Awesome.
deception, anyone?
No, I think we'll just go with that. Right. You then see another room.
You're all welcome.
And
What can I say but you're
the
welcome?
next door is open, so you can see the next one too.
You're welcome.
Right.
It's shiny.
So, in the first room you can see, it's empty. There are a few feathers lying around, a broken pillow, and it has doors to the south and the west.
Does Olive retrieve the feather, by the way?
Oh,
Leave the feather.
leave
point.
it.
There are feathers on the floor in 49.
Right. So let's exchange one of these feathers for the decorative floral plumage that you had in your hat, perhaps. And I would like to search the broken pillows.
Do investigation?
Investigation? I think that's higher than perception, so.
Just to check, in terms of law of this world, we're saying this is in the future of our other stream.
We decided at some point that because Tariel is an elf and Florian is a human, but a Neuron is a half-elf, that a Neuron is the child of Tariel and Florian, and therefore the pyramid is set however many years that would need to be after the Guild of the Feathered Spoon streams.
Felicia looks at the feathers, looks at her prayer book, and goes, "There's a name here. Mock and Love's Feathers. Not sure what that means."
Oh, more headcanon.
Oh my gosh.
That's all the prayer book says.
Okay.
Oh my days.
Okay.
Wow. That is.
That's quite a throwback.
Yeah.
I love that. So I got a 16 on my investigation of the pillows.
Okay. You don't find anything but more feathers. They just ripped up pillows.
But
Someone once slept in here.
But is there a suitable feather that we could attempt to?
Yes, there are plenty of feathers that you could swap out.
Okay, then Olive is going to ask for one from Anurin because he really wants his fancy feather to put it back in his cap.
Fair enough.
Right, I'll trade you a feather for my crossbow back.
Oh yes. So I'll hand back the crossbow. Thank you very much. Very useful.
Thank you.
And have the feather. I will go here and I will go sort that out, and then I will come back and I will feel considerably more dapper and heroic because I know my hat is complete.
Okay.
All right. So what is this in this other room that we're seeing?
Okay, I will describe that room to you. It's a giant pulsing green crystal. And it's it's just sitting there pulsing. And you see inside it another token like a neuron that you just took, but with a 5 on it.
This is a dead end as well. Just
Yeah, and
make
it's also
sure
another
I'm
dead
not
end as
missing any
well.
place.
And but there is a south door of this room.
So this
So
door,
there is a door here as well. There as well.
you had
There's
me
a
at
door
pulsing
here.
and green.
Yeah.
Right, Valdry, be careful where you stick things around that crystal. Who knows what it might do?
Valdry's gonna poke it just out of
It doesn't do
sheer
anything.
reaction.
It's a crystal. It's
Yeah.
just a crystal.
It's fine.
Have you tried licking it? I've heard you can distinguish between bone matter and elemental matter, mineral, if you lick it and it has a taste.
Would you like to lick it and taste it then?
I thought for your investigation, experiential learning would quite be the best.
But at this point, we need an accurate response, and I'm sure you've licked more than I have.
Right.
I'm gonna do a perception check while you think about it.
Okay.
Shall we do this? I'm going to lick it.
Okay. You lick it, and it kind of just doesn't really taste of much, and it's cold.
Right. It's cold, and it's hard as my ex-wife's heart. The third ex-wife, that is.
It's as cold as that.
Who is coincidentally also the 5th, 7th, and 12th ex-wife.
We're up to 12.
Maybe. If we're
Okay.
counting.
Awesome.
Huzzah licketh. Ow.
Can Aleph just quickly try this door to see if there's any give in it at all? Or
What, the south door? Yes, hold on.
Yeah.
The south door has something on it.
Oh, okay.
Did I put it in here? Yes. Show to players. Show to everyone. I think it will now pop up on your screens. That is what is on that south door.
So does it look like there are tiles missing? Like from this, or looks like there's something.
It's a
into
picture. It's a picture,
Picture.
and those squares are kind of coloured in.
I have no idea what this is.
Well, Aleph is certainly gonna have no idea what this is. It's like he's going like craning his head from side to side, like as you do when you're looking at an art, a piece of art, and you really don't know how to take it. It's like trying to make sense of it, even kind of like turning upside down, looking between his legs, like no, still don't understand what it means.
Okay.
And just walks away, shrugging his shoulders.
Right. Valdry's perception check also didn't really see anything. Green pulsing crystal.
Is there any chance
Right.
that the same number of grid on this grid matches the floor of the room?
Maybe.
Okay. Valdry has an idea, but he's looking at the crystal, so...
I'm trying to perceive the crystal as well. In the crystal room, I've 15.
There are some cracks running through the crystal. It looks like you could break it off, especially around the token.
Right. I'm going to jam my thingy in there and try and break a little off something.
Okay. By thingy, do you mean your rapier?
Well, I'm going to see if I have something a little more, well, something hard and stiff and long. And I have a shovel!
I have a hammer.
That's right! I have a shovel! I'm going to jam my shovel in the crack.
Okay.
And yes, Smash, that is the wife I left at the tavern for the newer ex-wife. Always on search for my future ex.
I did hear a pickup line that said, "Would you like to be my next ex-wife?"
Yeah.
Poor choice of words.
Really poor choice.
Very poor.
Would you like to be my next ex-wife? Yeah.
I feel like that would be something like Pierce from Community would say.
Yes.
Anyway,
and
you
Jeff
break
Goldblum
off.
says that in Jurassic Park, always looking for the next ex, Mrs. Malcolm.
He does.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you break off a bunch of crystals, and you can take the token out of the inside of the crystal.
Ooh.
And the bits that break off, they continue to pulse.
Ooh.
I am taking crystals.
Valdry's taking
I am
some as
taking
well.
a pocket full of crystals
Okay.
and the token.
Okay.
And is there more chunks that I can break up in this? Can I break up more of this crystal thing?
You could.
Does it look?
I
the
could take a
pulsing?
strength check with my axe to try and just really
Pulverize.
go sort of
So
sushi
how
chef
many-
on it.
How many pieces did I get to pick up?
Let's say you pick up 2 or 3. It's not massive. And they're quite big chunks.
Is it
Great.
pulsing in the same fashion as our necklaces?
Your necklaces glow steadily. It is not the
Glows
same as your necklaces.
Okay.
Your necklaces are more like
Green.
gemstones. This is much more like a crystal.
Pulse
Cool.
crystal. And you said the token had a 5, correct?
Token has a 5 on it.
Oh,
But it is otherwise identical to the 3 token that you shoved in the door.
Which no one else has seen.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna pocket this one too. So if nobody else sees me take this token,
Well,
You need to sleight of hand again.
I'm fairly sure Valdry's aware there's a token in there.
Yeah, Valvy is aware there's a token in there though.
But you can still sleight of hand it.
totally sleight of handing. If my thing will scroll, I don't have inspiration.
Oh,
You don't need it.
yeah. Goodness gracious.
Wow.
Valdry's
Oh,
just gonna
yeah.
go, where'd the token go? There was definitely a token in here.
Crikey, I believe the pyramid must have taken it back. It was a mirage. It was an illusion, reflecting in the crystal the deepest wishes of our hearts.
Okay. Valdry. You're
trying
going to
to
make a
insight.
deception check, which, yeah, you need to make a deception check, I think, on that
Which
one.
he gets 18 automatically
Which
or
also
something?
gets at least 18, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
Okay. In that case,
I rolled because I rolled a 6, but
you
it becomes a 10.
automatically
so it's an
become a
18.
10. So it's an 18. Right, in that case, Valdry, you believe him.
Valdry's just gonna go, okay.
All right. Okay.
Right, no use crying over warm bosom milk
Huh?
that's been left to get cold and to spill on the floor of other things. Right, what were we looking at?
That's just so gross.
So Anirin's just walked in here. Alice gonna let there's some sort of weird art on the door. Do you know what it's meant to mean? Because it's very abstract to me.
And I'm going to say that I'm going to stop you there because it is almost 11 in the UK. You guys get another 40 XP each.
40.
40, yep. You're going to get 10 for each room you open.
Oh, no.
Ah, cool.
Cool.
And we're not completionists at all. How many rooms are this?
Well, if we've got a token with a 5 on, there's got to be at least 5 things that we've got
Right,
to
we've
do.
already gone through the 3. The 5 is coming.
You know you've got to find a blue key.
Yes,
Yes.
this is also true.
And there's which is down to the south, right?
The blue
Which
key.
is this door.
Yeah.
What's in this room? This door over here.
Mhm.
So the next door we have to solve is this one.
Yes.
Which is the weird pattern.
Mhm.
Cool. So is that where we're stopping today?
That's where we're stopping. So, if you guys want to see if these guys can figure out how to get through this floor, because this entire floor is built this way.
Send help.
Maybe
and
I
lots of
was
inspiration.
built this way.
Tune in 2 weeks' time. And these guys will continue. We didn't get a song today.
Not a full song, no.
Oh, no full song. I feel sad now. Because I know that Brian prepared something.
Can we
That's
do a
sad.
long rest now?
We'll have to save it for next time. Yeah. Anyway,
Yep.
to find out what Brian prepared as his song for today, and if they can get through the rest of this floor, you'll have to come back in 2 weeks' time. We will be back on Monday with more Guild of the Feathered Spoon and Florian and Mokan trying to get out of the situation that they have just inadvertently got everyone into. Yeah. So
It
thank you
was
for
roll
watching,
20.
I
everybody.
had a plan!
It was roll 20's fault.
Yeah.
Rolled really
Yvette, you
low.
were trusting Mokan to be intelligent.
Yeah. Oh, bless.
Yes.
Optimistic plan.
Yes, very optimistic plan. Anyway, we'll be back on Monday. Thank you for watching, everybody. You were all awesome. Thank you for the bits and the subscriptions and stuff. We will see you all on Monday. Have a good weekend.